Okie dokie, guys. We are now live. The D23 Walt Disney Studios panel is only minutes away. And yeah, I have 3 tabs open here, as you can see, and we will be seeing all of the news and announcements and reveals as they go live. Apparently, there's like a surprise or two in store. What's up, Fanny? Thank you for tuning in, man. Nice to see you here. So my predictions is that for Marvel, we're going to get some more info on the movies we already know a little bit. And then we are also going to get some news on the 2022 movies, because yesterday we got the announcement of She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, and Moon Knight, which are going to be Disney Plus TV shows in 2022, a part of Phase 4. And there are currently 3 2022 movies, a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So I think we're going to be getting the announcement of Captain Marvel 2, Black Panther 2, and Fantastic Four. Although, people online are also teasing that we might get some kind of Deadpool-related announcement. Now, with Star Wars, I think we'll be getting a behind-the-scenes reel of The Rise of Skywalker. I don't know if we'll be actually be able to see it online, or if only people there are going to be able to see it. Maybe, hopefully, it would be cool if they get some details on the Rian Johnson trilogy, on the Benioff and Weiss movie series. That would be cool as well. A great surprise would be a solo sequel. And then everything else from Disney. And I keep forgetting that Disney owns Fox now, so like we could be getting announcements on stuff like Avatar. You also have Alien. Maybe there's a bunch of things that could actually be a part of this. It's crazy to think about. Let me just turn that on so I can see notifications on my phone when they go live, so I don't have to refresh every couple seconds here. Right. Even though I probably will be refreshing every couple seconds here just to make sure that everything is updated. So yeah, thank you to the 4 people watching right now. On the phone it's weird with it, so I don't know if there are still 4 people watching. Oh, there are 10 people watching right now. Thank you to all 10 people watching. I appreciate it. If anybody is new, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for daily Disney videos at 7 p.m. Eastern. Alright. And also, feel free to share the stream out with friends and family so we get more people in here and more people in the discussion. So what do you guys think is going to be announced there? What do you think we're going to see from this panel? What's up, High Score? Thank you for tuning in, my man. Nice to see you here. Yeah, what are your predictions for this? Says less than 5 minutes because Bob Iger just walked through the crowd. Deadpool 3, that would be awesome if we got a Deadpool announcement. Okay, so follow-up question for that then, High Score. What do you think they're going to do with the Deadpool character then with a Deadpool 3? Do you think it'll be set in the MCU? Do you think it'll be set in the other Deadpool universe? Let me know. HF1511, hi, Phase 5. I don't know if we'll get Phase 5. I don't know if we'll go that far. I do think we are going to get the 2022 movies, but we know that Phase 4 was extended into 2022 with Miss Marvel, Moon Knight, and She-Hulk TV shows, so those movies will probably be Phase 4 as well. Dorian Festa, what's up, man? You're looking for a stream like this? Thanks for doing this? No problem, man. No problem. Ariel, yeah, I definitely think we're going to be getting live-action Little Mermaid. Star Wars spin-off, that would be great. And 3 new Marvel movies? Yes, 3 new Marvel movies, definitely. I definitely agree. My prediction for them is Captain Marvel 2, Black Panther 2, and Fantastic Four. That's my guess. Marvel has 20 minutes, I believe, in this 2-hour panel. I think they'll use the time machine Deadpool got at the end, Deadpool 2 to get into the MCU. Oh, that's right. I honestly forgot that Deadpool had that watch. What I keep, trying to figure out, though, High Score, is are they going to bring in all the characters from Deadpool's universe? Like, are they going to bring in Vanessa, Negasonic, Colossus, Weasel, Blind Owl? Because you have to think of the question as well, like, why would Deadpool just leave those characters and come to the MCU? Like, why would he leave Vanessa? Why would he leave Weasel? Why would he leave Dopinder and all those characters? Because obviously he loves Vanessa and he's, best friends with Weasel and Dopinder and Blind Owl. So it's kind of tripping me up, like, what they're specifically going to do with Deadpool and his characters. Because we know Ryan Reynolds is definitely staying. So it's whether or not his other characters are staying, which I hope they do, because I love every single one of the characters, especially Weasel and Dopinder and Vanessa. I mean, they're all great. They're really all great. They did a great job of the casting for that. You would freak out if they announced Fantastic Four. A big Marvel fan? Dude, me too. Me too. There was a rumor from a credible scooper a while back that Fantastic Four would be a 2022 movie. Now, obviously people got things wrong, plans change, but he is a very credible scooper, so just keep that in the back of your mind. Do you think Feige is going to talk about Spider-Man? That's the $1 million question, HF. I don't know. I want to be optimistic and I want to say yes because I want to say they worked out a deal, but I don't think so. I don't think they're going to mention Spider-Man. I do think though that they just coincidentally planned some good things for D23 here, like either a Deadpool announcement or Fantastic Four announcement. So even though they won't mention Spider-Man, even though all this sad Spider-Man stuff's going on, there will be some good news to help forget about it. We would also love a Nova movie. A Nova movie would be great. A Nova movie would be very cool. I'm a big fan of Nova's character. Alright, so it should start any minute now. Bob Iger just walking to the room. Okay, one quick photo. Okay, from inside. Da-da-da. Just with Rob Liefeld. Oh, wait. Rob Liefeld's there. This is the creator of Deadpool. Okay. Keep that in mind. Creator of Deadpool is there. That's something to keep in mind. What if Sony and Marvel are trolling us and they just announced Spider-Man 3? Dude, I said the same thing to my friends the other day. I'm like, yesterday I was like, okay, so what if, just follow me with this. Hear me out. What if this is all just a plan by Mysterio trying to get us to believe anything? Right? Remember from the end of Far From Home, you know? People will believe anything these days. Oh, and Deadpool in the MCU would be awesome. I think he's definitely going to be in the MCU. He's definitely going to cross over with other characters. What I think they're going to do, which I think is the smartest decision for them, Sizzle has begun showcasing previous movies, Endgame, Captain Marvel, Star Wars, The Incredibles, Aladdin. Okay. So it started, guys. So what I think they're going to do with Deadpool is I think they're going to have him R in his solo movies and then just tone him down a little bit when he's crossing over with the Avengers and X-Men and characters like that. You think it's hard to cut any of them? Domino and Cable could help set up Colossus, Jean, Dopinder, and Peter be back. Yeah, they could do so much with these characters, so I really hope they find a way to bring them in. Like, even if it's just that they have to reboot the universe, but just keep the actors, you know, like have the 616 version of Deadpool and Dopinder and Weasel and everybody. They're different characters from the ones in the Deadpool movies, but they're just played by the same actors. Even if they do that, I'll be totally fine with it because I love those characters so much and those actors. So I'll be totally down for that. I think it's hard to... what's up, the Jose Critic? Calvin Kong, thank you for tuning in. Star Wars? Dude, I'm so excited for Star Wars. Hopefully we'll get something online from The Rise of Skywalker. If not, we'll still get info about it, which is great. And if anybody watching right now, thank you to the 53 people watching right now. Really appreciate every single one of you. If any of you guys are new, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my daily Disney and Star Wars videos at 7 p.m. Eastern. Multox Gaming, what's up? Yesterday we got 3 new series announced. You guys they'll be released in 2022, so you kind of think they'll only announce movies for 2022. I agree, Multox. Yeah, so yesterday we got those TV shows revealed of Moon Knight, of She-Hulk, and of Miss Marvel, and those shows are going to be in 2022, so Phase 4 has gotten extended to 2022, and we know there are 3 Marvel movies in 2022, so yeah, we'll probably get those movies. Those movies will probably be Captain Marvel 2, Black Panther 2, and Fantastic Four, my guess, personally. Is it starting? Yes, bye for now. It has started. It has started. Right here, the Sizzle Reel has begun. They showcase previous movies, Endgame, Captain Marvel, Star Wars, The Incredibles, and Aladdin. Let me just like that. And make sure you guys go follow these accounts. Go follow Brandon Davis, Daniel Rickman, Walt Disney Studios. Also, follow me, Dingus_Bringus. Toxic Bark, what's up, man? Thank you for tuning in. Hearts to you as well. You subscribed. Thank you, HF. I appreciate that, my man. Do you think they will announce the cast for Fantastic Four, David Bell? I don't know. I think that's a good question. I don't think they have a cast for Fantastic Four yet. I think they're actively looking, but I don't think they have a cast. Because with Moon Knight, Miss Marvel, and She-Hulk, they don't have a cast yet either. So I don't think they will. I think they're actively looking for a cast for them. And it would be great if they get John Krasinski and Emily Blunt to play Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman. But I don't think they actually have somebody yet. But I could be wrong. It'll be great if they do, David Bell. Thanks for tuning in as well. Khaled Sarani, what's up, man? Guardians of the Galaxy 3, though. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, we know it's happening, but I don't think they're going to announce that for 2022 because James Gunn is going to start working on that once he's done with the Suicide Squad, so it might be 2023 when that comes out. So it's a reel of new movies. Raya the Last Dragon, never heard of that. Star Wars, Falcon Flying and More. Artemis Fowl, Mulan, Jungle Cruise. Oh, Jungle Cruise, I would love to see some footage from that. Maleficent, the one and only Ivan, Soul, Onward, Ford vs. Ferrari, Spies in Disguise, and Black Widow. Okay, that's kind of exciting. Okay, nothing yet. Nothing too major yet, though. Dorian Festa, you want to know who Keanu Reeves will be in the MCU? Me too, man. Me too. He would be really cool for Moon Knight. I think Shia LaBeouf would be a perfect Moon Knight, but Keanu Reeves would be great as well. Esk Philippines, any Little Mermaid updates? I think there will be Little Mermaid updates in this at D23. I 100% think we'll be getting a lot of Little Mermaid in this because D23 is every other year, and I'm pretty sure that Little Mermaid is starting to film next year and is going to go into production next year. So I think we will get Little Mermaid news here, which I'm really excited about because I'm really hyped for that live action movie. Really excited for that. I hope we get more announcements of more live action movies too. I'm really hoping for a Tangled live action. I think Tangled is fantastic. So I would love to see a Tangled live action. Peter Pan would be great. Hercules would be really cool as well. Yeah, there's so many good Disney movies that they can make into live action. I love the live action movies. Do you think Kit Harington is going to play in MCU's news came out a day or two ago? I don't know, honestly. My first reaction would be Moon Knight. I think he would be a good Moon Knight. But it seems like people online are saying somebody from Eternals. I don't think... I personally don't know much about Eternals, so I don't know who he could be playing. I think we'll know in here, though. I think they'll bring out Kit Harington for a surprise here. Maybe. Hopefully. That would be great. Yeah, honestly, I just don't know because I personally don't know a lot of the Eternals characters. Wolverine, it's possible. I can see him as Wolverine. I feel like with the X-Men though, they don't want to really rush these characters too fast. You know, like they don't want to bring in these characters early in Phase 4, and they don't want to cast these guys too much in advance. So it could be, but I feel like it might be a little bit too early for a Wolverine cast. Not so anonymous. What's up, man? Thank you for tuning in. Kit Harington would be a great Moon Knight. Yeah. I think a lot of people would be a good Moon Knight, honestly. I think there's a lot of great actors out there who could play him. Expect a Pirates announcement. It's coming, Clemson Pirate. Hopefully, I know it's not going to be, but hopefully it's Pirates 6 with Johnny Depp. I know it's not going to be. I know Johnny Depp isn't going to be playing Jack Sparrow anymore, but he's so good. What's the possibility of Disney talking about Spider-Man? I mean, it's possible. I don't think it's likely, though. New Disney animation movie is called Raya and the Last Dragon. All right, so we heard that right here with Brandon Davis. It's an animated movie. It's a new one. That's why I haven't heard of it before. Interesting. Want to know more info about that, definitely. Do Drinker 6, anything announced from the panel yet? This is the first thing. The new Disney animation movie called Raya and the Last Dragon. So they showed a sizzle reel right here, if you see on the left, of new movies. So we have Raya the Last Dragon. You have Star Wars, which showed the Falcon flying and more. You have Artemis Fowl, Mulan, Jungle Cruise. I really want to see the footage from that. Maleficent, the one and only Ivan, Soul, Onward, Ford vs. Ferrari, Spies in the Skies, and Black Widow. So really the only news so far has been that this new Disney animation movie, Raya and the Last Dragon, is coming out. Thanks for tuning as well, Drew Drinker. Reducci, who y'all got as Nova? Ooh. I don't know. There could be a lot of people for Nova. I don't know. They announced a Spider-Man Disney Junior show last night. They did, because a lot of people don't seem to know this. Sony really owns the rights to the movie rights for Spider-Man. Disney has the TV show the animated TV show rights. Oh, new Avatar logo is on the screen. Sorry, I love Avatar. Huge fan of that. So excited for the sequels. They have the rights to the merchandise. They have the rights to basically everything besides the movie rights. So I'm actually I don't obviously watch Disney Junior. I don't watch that kind of thing. But that's cool that there's getting a Spider-Man show for those little kids. I think Spider-Man obviously is a great character that a lot of kids look up to and love. So I think that's a great idea for them to make that show. Yeah, so again, thinking much. Yeah, me neither. You can't really think of any for Nova. Thanks for the stream. You don't really use Twitter, so it's nice for someone to keep me updated. That's why I did it, because I know a lot of people aren't going to be seeing this stuff live. And I know when I didn't have this kind of thing available to me, I would want people to do the same thing. So I wanted to be able to give people something that, to see it live, like if they're not able to have a Twitter or something like that. All right, so we have no footage for Fox movies. Ford versus... Oh, I think he meant new footage? Or no footage. I don't know. Ford vs. Ferrari, Kingsman, Avatar, Spies in the Skies today. So maybe he did mean no. I don't know, because he did just say they showed a sizzle reel of Ford vs. Ferrari and Spies in Disguise. Maybe it was a typo. I mean, they're typing fast. So you have to, excuse some typos here and there. Oh, Kathleen Kennedy and J.J. Abrams are on stage? Sorry, I also get notifications on my phone. Okay, so it looks like Star Wars is first. Okay, Ride the Skywalker. Let's go. What's up, Big Mitchum? How's it going, my man? Nice to see you here, bud. I appreciate you tuning in. You only use YouTube and Facebook, so the stream is work. Thank you. No problem. And thank you for watching. I appreciate that. New logo for Avatar revealed. I want to see the new logo. I love Avatar. What are your thoughts on Disney wanting 50-50 so they can control... That's false. They didn't want 50-50. Disney wanted 25%. Disney offered only 25%. Snowberry Design Company. What's up, man? Star Wars is first. Oh, this is going to be so good. Yesterday was great. The Mandalorian trailer was fantastic. I apologize, guys, that I didn't have a video up for everything all the announcements from Disney Plus yesterday. I had that video recorded. I just couldn't get it edited in time, so hopefully get that out later today. Okay, we got some Star Wars stuff. I'm just gonna keep reloading all these pages here because Kathleen Kennedy and J.J. Abrams are they're just talking for a little bit, probably hyping up the movie. I'm really hoping we get some kind of footage from this, or at least a poster or something. You hope they release a BTS for Star Wars? Me too, Multix Gaming. Me too. 97 watching? Wow. That's crazy. Thank you to everybody tuning in. Yeah, I'm on my phone, which I'm using to see the chat right now. The view count doesn't really update too much, so that's crazy. Thank you to everybody watching. And if any of you 97 are new, which most of you probably are, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my future Disney and Star Wars videos every day at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to spend a little bit of time with you talking about the end of the saga in a very exciting way. Oh, boy. Oh, I'm getting chills. Dude, if they announce, reveal, or show a picture or hint at Anakin, I'm going to go crazy. Anakin is my favorite character of all time in any media, in any form, any movie, whatever you want to call it. He's my favorite character of all time. So if they... And I have a good feeling he's going to be in Rise of Skywalker. I personally think the title refers to him. So if they even allude to Anakin a little bit, I'm going to go nuts. Hunter, do you think if Venom goes to the MCU, do you think they would replace Tom Hardy? Probably not. Probably not. I think if Venom ever goes to the MCU, it'll be because Kevin Feige and Sony figured out a way and agreed to have the Sony movies in the MCU somehow. Snowberry, I hope they release a new trailer for Star Wars like they did for The Mandalorian. I'm dying to see it. I don't think we'll see a full trailer. The trailers for these movies seem to be September, October-ish, so I don't think we'll get a trailer today. If anything, it'll be a behind-the-scenes reel. Excuse me. No footage from the new Avatar was shown, just new logo from the movie. Ah, gotcha. Okay. I really want to see footage from that. Really do. I know Avatar has gotten old for people. Not many people are hyped for it right now, but I really, really love the first Avatar movie. So I really want to see some footage from that. Hopefully that logo gets revealed online somewhere too. Row 222222228. Marvel should reveal an official timeline of the MCU. Well, I mean, yes and no, kind of. I think that would be interesting to see, but I think a lot of us know what it is already, so it might be a little bit redundant, honestly. You're just hoping for any sort of look at Disney/Pixar animation. Your far-reach hope is a Kingdom Hearts movie/show. That would be cool. We'll definitely get some Disney/Pixar animation in this. I mean, we already got the announcement of this new Disney animation movie, Raya and the Last Dragon. We'll probably get some info on Onward, on the Soul movie, which is a new Pixar movie. Soul right here. So yeah, we'll definitely get some Pixar and animation stuff. What's up, Prakash? Shout Harry, thank you for tuning in. Nice to see you here. First one to hit subscribe wins. Tony Rangel, Rose of Skywalker is here. Rise of Skywalker is here. John Boyega, Daisy Ridley, BB-8, R2D2 are on stage. Oh, that's so sick. I get 3 tabs open instead of using TweetDeck, which also reloads itself. Does it really? I don't know what TweetDeck even is. I honestly don't know what that is. Now I kind of want to look into that, but I also don't want to not show anything. I'll figure that out for the next year. Next year's Hall H and SDC, and next year, well, D23 is next year, but next year's Hall H and Star Wars Celebration. Science Fiction, you think there's any chance we might see Ewan as Obi-Wan or Rise of Skywalker? Well, 100% I think so. They announced its return this year, but won't start filming and show until next year, so why the early announcement? Well, I think they early announced it because there's no D23 next year. They have D23 every other year. But yes, I think 100% we will see Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan and Hayden Christensen as Anakin in Rise of Skywalker and Yoda. I think we'll see all the classics return, besides maybe Han Solo. But I think we'll 100% see Obi-Wan. Just because, I mean, based off the trailer alone, the trailer said Luke told Rey that, I forgot how long, but it's, what is it, 1,000 years living you now or something like that, and it said, we taught you everything we know. The we, pretty much, I think we all can assume, refers to every single Force Ghost, which we know is Luke, Yoda, Anakin, and Obi-Wan. So I think that if we don't see them training Rey, we'll at least see them, maybe mentoring Rey or telling her what to do about Palpatine and something like that. So I 100% think that we will see Ewan in the Rise of Skywalker. What's this 5-cent point? Nothing much. Just that Kathleen Kennedy and J.J. Abrams are on stage now talking about Star Wars. No footage for Ford versus Ferrari, Kingsman, Avatar, or Spies in the Skies. There was a sizzle reel of Raya the Last Dragon, which is a new animated Disney movie, some footage of Star Wars, The Millennium Falcon flying, and more, some footage of Artemis Fowl, Mulan, Jungle Cruise, Maleficent, The One and Only Ivan, Soul, Onward, Ford vs. Ferrari, Spies in Disguise, and Black Widow. And we also got a new Avatar logo, which we can't see, unfortunately, which I would love to see, but a new one was shown, so hopefully that'll be revealed to the public soon. You'll be there for Celebration 2? Oh, that's awesome, Tony. Am I hyped for Titan Season 2? Yes, I am, Fanny. I am so hyped for Titan Season 2. I love Titan Season 1. Can't wait for September 6th. Reach Nito, they want to hype up Disney Plus Marvel, even show their entire slate of shows until 2023. Yeah, actually that was until 2022. So yeah, Disney Plus is getting really hyped up. I'm really excited for Disney Plus. It's going to be great. And we just got the announcement yesterday during the Disney Plus panel of the She-Hulk show, Miss Marvel show, and Moon Knight show. She's going to be spectacular. I can't wait for Moon Knight. So yeah, they're definitely trying to build up hype for Disney Plus, and I can't wait for it. It's going to be amazing. What kind of content you make, man? First time finding you. You love hopping around and finding smaller creators and stuff. Keep up the grind, man. Well, on this channel, I make videos covering basically all news that I can have time for Disney, whether it's Disney movies or Disney parks. You know, it's difficult for me to keep up with everything, so I try my best. But Disney parks, also Star Wars movies, shows, theories about Star Wars, explaining stuff about Star Wars and Disney. So yeah, just basically any kind of Disney and Star Wars content on this channel. I try to do it daily at 7 p.m. Eastern. So thank you for asking, Verducci. I appreciate that. Tony, check out updates from Attraction Magazine, also at Attraction. I will. I definitely will. I will make sure to make a note right now for that. Let me just write that down. Where's a pen? Write that down. Attractions Magazine. What role do you think Palpatine will play in Episode 9? That's a great question. I think there's a lot of different things that he could do in Episode 9. I think it'll be revealed that Palpatine was, like, his presence, his spirit was in Darth Vader's helmet, and it wasn't Darth Vader that turned Kylo Ren. I think it was Palpatine, and I think maybe, personally, new from Walt Disney, the cast and filmmakers of Star Wars Skywalker take the stage at D23 Expo. So who do we got here? We have Billy D, we have Anthony Daniels, so we have Lando, C-3PO. I can't tell who that is. I want to say Kerry Russell, maybe. I can't tell what that is. I think that's a new character. We have Chewbacca here. We have Rose, Poe, it looks like, Finn, Rey, and Kathleen Kennedy, and J.J. Abrams. Very exciting. Hopefully we see something from Rise of Skywalker. But yeah, I think the way that Palpatine learned to cheat death is the way that Plagueis did. Because remember, in Revenge of the Sith, Palpatine said to cheat death is something only one has achieved. I think that was Darth Plagueis, and I think the way that he did that was transferring his spirit to another a body or into another object. And I think that Palpatine will either go into the body of Kylo Ren or Kylo Ren or something like that. I think he'll play definitely a big role in Episode 9. Stuff, man, you got my subscription? Thank you, Verducci. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Dingus has a few successful channels on the go. I do. I have a superhero channel, a DC and Marvel channel, Dingus Bringus. Links to them in the description down below. I have an unboxing channel where I do unboxing of like Funko Pops and just collectibles and toys and stuff. Bringus Unbox, and I have a Battlefront channel too, Battlefront Bringus, in the description as well, where I play Battlefront. Sounds like Leia is a big part of Episode 9. It sounds like it definitely has a decent part. And I'm glad they were able to find a way to work her into the movie and not totally cut her out. A new Rise of Skywalker poster sees Rey and Kylo Ren fighting with Palpatine overlooking them from the cosmos. It is epic. Oh my gosh. Can we see that? Please, Disney. Show us the poster. That sounds incredible. That sounds so awesome. You smell trailer? I don't think trailer, but maybe a behind the scenes reel. 100 people watching? Thank you to all 100 people watching. I really appreciate it. Joseph McIntosh, you feel like Feige will surprise everyone with Spider-Man? I hope so, man. I really hope so. This Spider-Man situation is really bumming me out the past couple days. Because I would typically get incredibly excited for something like Kit Harington, who's a fantastic actor, one of the best, if not the best on Game of Thrones, being in the MCU. But like this whole Spider-Man situation has kind of just, gotten me not be able to be super excited for things like this. So hopefully, man, you're right. That would be I would go nuts. I would go nuts on screen. So on stream. So rip headphones users if that happens. Marvel, DC, or both. Both. I'm a fan of both. I love both Marvel and DC. Press is allowed to keep their phones out to live tweet text, not supposed to take pics, videos, but I'm sure someone will get them. Yeah, I'm definitely sure someone will, so we'll probably be able to find the poster and that Avatar logo eventually, but it'll be a low quality one. Yeah, I'm really happy that Disney was like, Press, they can do this. Oh, we got something from him here. New poster for Rise of Skywalker. Oh man, it's Rey versus Ren and a ghost-like image of Luke in the background. Everyone gets a poster. Everyone gets a poster? Okay, so we will see it. We're going to see that poster, which is awesome. So we'll probably be able to see that later. He said Palpatine. He said Luke. That's interesting. If Matron Collider, Carrie Russell says her character is an old friend from Poe. Ooh, that's cool. I feel like Carrie Russell, isn't she playing a bounty hunter kind of character? I think she's going to be great. I think her character's going to be amazing. I'm really excited to see what she has in store. That's a lot of channels. Give it the grind. Yeah, I had... Basically, they were all the channels all in one. Like, I was doing Star Wars and Disney and unboxing and Marvel and DC all in one channel. And I was like, hey, I should probably just split this up because it's probably hurting my growth. And, you know, I just love making these kind of videos and talking about all these different things. So, yeah, it's definitely a grind. It's definitely a grind, but it's also a lot of fun. Especially when we have streams like this where a lot of people are in here and interacting. There are people who will get the new Star Wars poster at the end of the panel, so we'll see that. Yes, we will definitely see that. So hopefully we'll be able to find a picture before the stream is over of it. So I definitely want to see that. Did Marvel and Universal make a deal for She-Hulk? I gotta feel like they had to by for now. It's just, that is definitely confusing how they were able to use She-Hulk and get She-Hulk, so they probably figured out some kind of deal. So at least they're able to find a deal for one character. Maybe Palpatine is just the guy who's been pulling the strings to keep the dark side alive and trying to ruin the Skywalker family. It's possible. It's definitely possible, saying that he's been pulling the strings all this time. I think, I thought this for a while, that Palpatine is actually Plagueis. I think that Plagueis transferred his spirit into Palpatine, and the reason why Palpatine wanted an apprentice so much is so he can find a strong suitor, so he can transfer his essence into the next one, which is why he wanted Anakin. So, no way, you're lying. This got it. What? No shot. Rey gets a red lightsaber and it's split into two, similar to Darth Maul. She's wearing a black robe. I think I just filled the cup. If you guys know that reference, then you'll find that funny. Holy crap. That's incredible. They show episode 9 footage. No trailer though. Yeah. Oh, what in the world is that, dude? That's gonna look so cool. They showed Rey with the double ray lightsaber. Yes, they did. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Holy crap. We're gonna find that somehow. Someone's gotta leak that online. We gotta see that. Okay, theory. What if Palpatine goes into Rey? Okay. Now I don't want Kylo Ren to be redeemed. I don't. But what if the way he gets redeemed is Palpatine goes into Rey and Kylo Ren somehow sees that he's like, you know, is told by Yoda, Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Luke, the Force Ghost, that Palpatine's bad. He went into Rey. We know you love Rey to some degree. Something like that. You need to help her. And he turns good. That's how he gets redeemed. I would be so into that. Going into the movie, I don't like him being redeemed because I feel like in Last Jedi, it made it clear that he's irredeemable. But that would be great. Okay, MCU now. Dude, that is so awesome. That is so cool. Splatoon's Rey goes to the dark side? Maybe? I feel like it's definitely got to do with Palpatine. We need to give you some new news. Oh boy, here we go. Some movie announcements. Ending with hearing the voice of Palpatine and Darth Vader breathing. Yes! Sorry. I told you I would go nuts if they alluded to Anakin. Sorry. Poster is on. Poster. Where can I find the poster so I can put it up somewhere? Okay, so I don't need this right here. I don't need Daniel. He seems to be pretty slow in this. So where can I find the poster? Hello, I don't know a French name, but hello from Malaysia. Hello. Matt Pat's film theory about Rey might be right. Maybe. It might be right. It's Far From Home getting an extended release. It is. I'm not seeing it. I'm not going to support the Sony movie, but yes, it's getting a re-release with 4 extra minutes of footage. Hashtag D23. Okay, so I'll do that then. Hashtag D23. Right in the middle. Okay, show me that. Here's a poster. That's so sick, dude. That's such a sick poster. Thank you guys for telling me the poster is out. Thomas Matthew, Disney Central Plaza, Star Wars Twitter. They had the poster. Changed Dano to Yep, definitely. Thank you, Dorian. That is so awesome. Oh my gosh, I need that poster. Okay. Black Panther 2. Black Panther 2, May 6th, 2022. Ryan Coogler is on stage. That's cool. I mean, I think we were all expecting that. That's really cool. That looks so awesome. Dude, that looks so awesome. I keep forgetting that it's coming out this year. Like, we had so many great movies this year, like Endgame, Spider-Man Far From Home. There's so many hype movies this year that I keep forgetting that probably the best movie of the year is still yet to come out. Dude, and look at Kylo Ren's helmet. That fight's gonna be so epic. That fight's gonna be so awesome. And you have Palpatine. Oh my gosh. Sorry, you guys can tell I love Star Wars. This channel is basically a Star Wars channel and a Disney channel, but Star Wars is the best thing ever. So that's such an amazing poster. I need to get that poster right away. Force Friday. I better be able to find that poster somewhere. Coogler the stage. Time for Eternals. Okay. That looks so awesome. Actually, let's see if I can figure out TweetDeck here. On this one. Well, we have the other ones on the other side. See if I can figure this out. Okay, so how can I? So do I just? How do I work this out? Do I? So if I try Brandon there. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out. I haven't used this before. Seems like Pal's to be some sort of Force Ghost based. Oh, the poster definitely. I definitely think it'll just be his presence. I agree, Eric. If you're in here right now, there better be news for Disenchanted. Love Enchanted, and would love to see the sequel. And I think that is being worked on. Okay, so sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure this out. Have never used this before, so if you do this, maybe. Boom. Boom. Okay. Figured it out. I figured it out. We do this. We do this. We do this. Boom. We got this covered. We got this. Marvel's not taking stage. Yes, they are. Use D23 official account. Great suggestion there. Boom. And then I'll make it bigger once I put everybody in there. I have a lot of messages as well. What's going on, Christopher? I didn't TweetDeck, add columns or Twitter list as MCU column. Need Agent M, head of new. Okay, Agent M, thank you. Agent M. Nope, not Ian the Cascador, although he's amazing. Do you know what his name is? Because it's not showing up there. Oh, there it is. Got it. Dude, I'll follow him too. Just to say thank. Okay, never mind. Anybody else I should add here, guys? If we have any more, I'll add him. Okay, there we go. And you guys said this updates on its own, so we should be good with this. We should be good. If there's anybody else I need to add, let me know. Can I take this off somehow? Yeah, remove. All right, I can take this off too. Just remove this so we have it all there. All right. Sorry. Okay. Thank you for letting me know about that, Dorian. I'm pretty sure it was you that let me know about that. Hope they don't announce the obvious stuff. Well, they probably will, just because they have to officially put it out there. John Camp. Yeah, I know. Oh, Kit Harington's in the Eternals. Kit Harington is playing Dane Whitman. That's what he. Okay, sorry. So there's some people we need to catch up on. Kit Harington in Eternals. Barry Hogan playing Druig. Gemma Chan playing Cersei. Okay. The Eternals cast is coming on stage. Richard Madden, Lauren Ridolph, Kumail Nanjiani, Brian Tyree Henry, Salma Hayek, Leah McHugh, Don Lee, Angelina Jolie. Huge ovation for Angelina and the full cast. Eternals cast on stage. The screen showing how they'll look in film. Concept art. Ooh. So Kit Harington's playing a non-Eternal. That's interesting. IO9 has a live blog that's updating faster and has more info. Okay. This doesn't seem to be faster. Yeah, because they just had the Rise of Skywalker thing there. You can assign a person or a hashtag to a column. Okay, so we'll add a hashtag. We'll do a hashtag D23. No, not I would love there to be something there, but that's not it. We're just going to just do D23 Expo. All right, we're gonna this. Oh, we got some pictures here though. Black Panther 2. Well, that's a sick logo. It's a sick logo. What's up, Org13? PEWDSXD Roxas. Thank you for tuning in, man. Is John Campia doing it live? Is John Campia doing? Oh, this is just going crazy. This is going crazy. Oh my gosh. So we got, here's a logo for Raya and the Last Dragon, that new animation movie coming. The other feeds they update on live, so it'll be all good. Seeing a video of actors from Black Widow talking about how they can't be at D23 Expo. They say they can't be here. They're busy making the movie. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. Very nice. And thank you for tuning in, Austin Collins, Josh Rules, Jonathan Pascua, Wakanda Forever. Heck yeah. Oh, Dane Whitman is Black Knight. Oh, then that's sick. I didn't know his real name, but that's pretty sick. Black Widow footage. Sweet. Okay, so this one is just, I think this one just goes too fast. I don't think we can have that. That'll just be distracting. Is Kit being typecast? Maybe he is, but he's great at the role. He's definitely great in that kind of role. What I have on screen seems good now. Okay, yeah. If I need to add anybody, guys, just let me know, and I'll add somebody. MJL. What else are we expecting from Marvel? Captain Marvel 2. We're basically expecting the other two movies for 2022 to be announced. So Captain Marvel 2 and maybe Fantastic Four. Maybe Deadpool 2. Some people were teasing some Deadpool stuff. Grievous, hello there, cough cough. Hello, man, what's going on? Nabel, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. And also, guys, smash the like button if you're watching and if you're enjoying and you're appreciating this. We have 16 likes, guys. We have 187 people watching and only 16 likes. Can we get to at least 30, maybe 50 likes, guys? And if anybody's new, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my future Disney and Star Wars videos every day at 7 p.m. Eastern. Hashtag light spike. New Blade details, maybe that would be interesting. I would definitely like that. I want to appreciate this logo. Not this logo. This poster though, like that's just so good. That poster is just so fantastic. Okay, so they're just working on finishing the movie. They're getting a look at the movie. We won't see that. I don't think we'll see the look at the movie because it's not a full trailer because it's not done filming yet. But they are getting some footage, so we'll probably hear about the footage soon. Joey's Corner, yo, what's up, man? Thank you for tuning in. Josh, do you think Spider-Man will be announced to be back with Disney? I hope so. I don't think so, but I hope so. It'd be different, but looks like what we saw in Hall H SECC so far. Dope as hell fight scene in the kitchen never gets old. Intense. I can't wait for the fight scene in this. It sounds like Black Widow might be, Winter Soldier, but even more serious and more intense, which is crazy to think about, but that's what it might be. Imagine what if Spider-Man doesn't leave. That's an awesome poster. Yes, it is, Josh. That is an incredible Rise of Skywalker poster. Are we getting 2023 movies, or is that too far ahead? I think that's too far ahead. I think they're stopping at 2022, because I think they're just going to want to tell us about Phase 4 for now, and 2022 seems to be the end of Phase 4. They seem to have extended it 1 year. Okay, so they're just watching the Black Widow footage right now. Man, I can't get over this poster. Palpatine is right on the poster, dude. That is awesome. Mike McCall just joined. Have we got a subtitle for Black Panther 2? We don't. We just have Black Panther here. And it's all purple, so we don't even have a nod at, like, Namor or anything. We have no clue who the villain's going to be. Just that it's Black Panther 2. 2022 was a nice round even number. Yes, it is. It's all Disney, Sylvian. It's all Disney. So, Marvel is first. Actually, Star Wars is first with Rise of Skywalker. We got this poster right here. Now it's Marvel, and then it'll turn into Disney. Thank you for tuning in as well, Sylvian. Are we getting Kingdom Hearts 3 or trailer? I don't know, noob. I don't really follow Kingdom Hearts too much, so I don't know if we'll get anything Kingdom Hearts related here. Man, the Moon Knight hype is real. It is, Josh. It is. Cheers to you as well, Mike, for tuning in, for watching. Namor, please. It would be great, Jonathan. It would be great. Clemson, you also meant to point out that Indy theme was playing at the beginning when Iger came out. Maybe Indy 5 announcement. Ooh, that's true. I forgot that Indy 5 is being made. We might get something about that because I think they want to start shooting next year. So, yeah, we'll probably get some Indy 5 stuff. So, Avatar something. Maybe it's possible. I don't think so because they did show a new Avatar logo already. So, I feel like if they did, it would have been with that. So, I don't think we'll get anything more, but it would definitely be cool to get some more Avatar stuff. Love Avatar. Fernando Hernandez, Kingdom Hearts. Maybe it's possible. This is only movies. So, unless we're getting some kind of Kingdom Hearts movie, then probably not. Nate Bill, who do you want Keanu Reeves to play as? Honestly, I don't know. I think there's a lot of characters he can play. I think he could play a good Moon Knight. So maybe Moon Knight. I do want Shia LaBeouf, though, to play Moon Knight. Alright, so nothing new yet. Still, they're probably just still talking about Black Panther, or Black Widow, I mean. Hulk 2, maybe. I mean, we did have that She-Hulk, so we were able to work out something, but I don't think we'll get anything for Hulk, honestly. I think Hulk would just appear in She-Hulk. Who do you think Kit Harington will play? Wolverine? I don't think he's playing Wolverine. I think it's too early for them to have cast Wolverine. I think they want to wait until later to cast Wolverine. So, I don't think it's Wolverine, no. Could be, though. I think he'd be great for Wolverine as well. Will we be getting any Marvel footage? I don't think so, Mike. I highly doubt it, because the only footage that they would be able to show us would be Black Widow, and even that they don't have much of. You and your friend will just go ham when Phase 4 movies release? Me too. Me too. New bits of Black Widow footage, including all Black Widow in all white costume, plus Yelena makes fun of her for poser, calling her a poser. Ooh, okay. A little bit of information here. What is different? Black Widow, Red Guardian, and Taskmaster bits we hadn't seen before. Logo treatment, funny bit with Yelena and Natasha at the end, talking about fighting poses. Very interesting. Hope they will announce MCU slate for 2022. I think they will, Connor. I think they will. They already announced Black Panther 2, so they definitely will for the other ones, I believe. Soul teaser for Pixar, maybe? I think so. I think we'll get a lot more from Soul, maybe even a teaser. How about Keanu Reeves as Adam Warlock? That's an interesting one. I think he would be a good fit for Adam Warlock. I think that's definitely a good one. You really want them to announce Nova movie, but that might be too far ahead. And that might be too far ahead. I think Nova's going to appear in Guardians 3 first, and then he'll get his own movie, maybe. The flat, slimy blobs, yay. Maybe Ant-Man 3. That would be fantastic. I'm a huge fan of the Ant-Man movies. I would love there to be an Ant-Man 3, so I would be all for that. Miss Incognito, Kit Harington will be playing Dark Warrior. Yes, I think it's Black Knight. Is he playing Black Knight? So good. So good. Retweet and like. It's so good. Yeah. So yeah, he's going to be great. Patrick Scott, is it true Rey's a double-ended red lightsaber? Yes, it is. Look on the left, right here. Holy wow, Rey gets a red lightsaber and it splits into two, similar to Darth Maul's. She is wearing a black robe. So I think what that is, Patrick, I think that Palpatine here, his essence and his spirit goes into Rey. She turns to the dark side. Kylo Ren sees that, needs to turn to the light side, and that's how Kylo gets redeemed. I would be so for that, honestly. I think that would be really nice. Any Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 news? Not yet. I don't think we will get Guardians news because James Gunn is currently working on the Suicide Squad, and he's not going to work on Guardians 3 until he's done with that, so I don't think we'll get anything on Guardians 3. Which MCU Disney Plus show are you not that interested in? Miss Marvel and She-Hulk. Just because I'm not really a fan of those characters. But I'll watch them. I'll still check them out. Keanu would be a fire as Wolverine, in your opinion. He would be nice. He would definitely be a decent Wolverine. He just joined. Hello, Ayub. Thank you for tuning in, man. Nice to see you here. Waiting as Guardians of the Galaxy. I hope he does stay in Guardians of the Galaxy. That's a wrap? Nothing else for Marvel? Huh. I thought there'd be more Marvel stuff here. Oh, here we go. We got some costume. This is still concept art, remember. We got some concept art here for Eternals. Alright, it definitely looks different. It definitely looks different. Let me know what you guys think of that concept art in the chat, guys. It looks. Which I just want to like and retweet it. It looks good, but it looks different. I just want to support Disney and the Eternals. X-Men or Fantastic Four news? I guess not. Panel has moved on to live action Walt Studios. Oh, The Rock just came out on stage to talk about Jungle Cruise. Yes. And he's entering from the floor on Jungle Cruise boat, People's Champ. I am excited for Jungle Cruise. The Rock and Emily Blunt. So excited. The Black Panther 2 title is just Black Panther 2. May 6, 2022. Yeah, it's more of a simpler title. Caleb. So the only movie announced for the MCU, surprisingly, was Black Panther 2. Maybe a surprise announcement at the end? Pixar will probably be in a little bit after the live action stuff. JC Graphics. Keanu's favorite Wolverine is Wolverine. Keanu's favorite superhero is Wolverine. I don't know where I read that weird. So it's only fitting he plays Wolverine. I think that would definitely be cool to see. Little Mermaid live action teaser. I hope not a teaser because they aren't filming yet, but I think we will get more news on it, like official casting and stuff for people other than Ariel. Someone please tell you what MC movies now just joined. Just Black Panther 2. That was the only one. You want Ultron and Abomination to come back so they can be redeemed? I don't want Abomination or Ultron to be redeemed because I want them to stay villains, but it would be cool to get them back because they're great. The Rock literally just rolled into D23 Expo on a giant boat for Jungle Cruise. He's making his... Oh, yeah, we know about that. The Rock is such a awesome guy. Kit Harington is Nova. Kit Harington's actually playing... he's playing Dane Whitman, who I believe is Black Knight. What else we got here? Icarus looks kind of meh. I mean, they're all concept art. So expect the costumes to be better and look better. This is just some concept art that, the concept artist made. So expect it to look better. But yeah, I think it's a good starting off point. That was the most disappointing MCU news ever. Adam, we'll wait until the full thing's over. And again, they did announce a lot of SDCC. So I wasn't really expecting too much, but the panel's not over yet. Yeah, I don't think we get any mention of Spider-Man, because I don't think a deal was made yet, Colette. I think they're still trying to figure out a deal here, so unfortunately, I don't think we'll get any. Marvel's Enter Endgame? That's funny. Iron Man 4, maybe? I doubt it. I think they're not going to do another Iron Man movie. If anything, it'll be Iron Heart, but it won't be titled Iron Man, because he's dead. My favorite non-Avengers movie? Star Wars. Star Wars, definitely. Star Wars is my number one of all time. Please announce a drag queen as Ursula. Anybody as Ursula would be great. I honestly think that as long as you get a good actress to play the role, Disney knows what they're doing when it comes to casting, so I have faith in them, whoever they get. If it's Melissa McCarthy, then I think that they made the right choice. I think they know what they're doing. Disney Studios now taking the stage. Yes, they are. Pirates of the Caribbean. That would be awesome. I would love to see Pirates of the Caribbean, although I don't think it'll be with Johnny Depp, unfortunately. And what's up, Jojo NSN? Black Knight is a very less known character. Yes, it was. Yes, he is, and I mean, so are a lot of the MCU characters. I'm waiting for Sentry Wolverine for Kit Harington. Well, Wolverine is way too early to be cast, and Sentry doesn't really fit into anything right now. Where's it? Fantastic Four? I'm asking the same question, Mr. Infernus. New Frozen 2 trailer? I think that makes sense for there to be a new trailer for that. Want a new Tron? Me and you both, Khaled. That would be great. Iron Lad. It sounds like they want to go Iron Heart. Although I would prefer Iron Lad with Harvey or Iron Heart with Morgan. But it seems like they want to go with Iron Heart. Disney shareholders are very, very, very happy. Not at the moment. I mean, maybe they still are, but, What character would you like to see in the MCU? Cyclops, because hashtag Dingus for Cyclops. Giving the Rock on the Jungle Cruise, heck yeah, Haunt 1000. I'm so excited for it. Seeing Jungle Cruise footage, trailer is great. I want to see that trailer. Give us the trailer. Got to run into the press line to the Interviews for Eternals cast. Video coming soon. Hope you dug what I could share. Oh, he's not going to give a share anymore. Dang it. I want to see the trailer. They better release that trailer. Is that all? Well, we've still got a bunch more left. There's still like an hour and a half, an hour and 10 minutes of the panel left. Is there anywhere you can watch the Marvel D23 live? Unfortunately, no, Kyle Hodge. Unfortunately, they weren't live streaming it, but this is the best that we can get. No Star Wars trailer? Well, there's never going to be a Star Wars trailer. Star Wars trailers come out September, October-ish. So, yeah, there was never going to be a Star Wars trailer. If anything, maybe a behind the scenes, but still, that we didn't get, but that's fine. I mean, we'll get footage soon enough. Ironheart's better than Morgan and Iron Lad. I mean, I haven't really read Ironheart, but I honestly think it just makes most sense for Harvey or Morgan to be the next Iron Man in the MCU. You want Spider-Man back? Me too. Thanos lover. Me too. It seems like the Marvel is done already. C Nash 2099. So I don't think they'll talk about Captain Marvel 2 or Guardians 3. Well, definitely not Guardians 3 because Guardians 3 hasn't even started being worked on yet. because James Gunn is working on the Suicide Squad first, and he's nowhere near done with that because he's going to start working on Guardians 3 after the Suicide Squad. But it seems like no cut to Marvel 2 either because it seems like Marvel's done already. Not the biggest fan of Star Wars, but that poster's stunning. It really is. Let's look at that again. Let's appreciate this poster again. That's a fantastic poster. Phase 5. Marvel's done already. Marvel's done already. Marvel's on a stage anymore. The trailer's out for Jungle Cruise? Are you sure? I don't think it's out yet. Yeah, I don't think it's out yet. What do you think is the biggest announcement we got today? Well, so far, probably Black Panther 2 or this poster. Yeah, there really hasn't been much yet, but because it hasn't really been going on for that long. There's still a lot more to come, Mike. There's still a lot more to come. What happens to Spider-Man? They're still making negotiations, Minecraft. Do you have any idea on what if on Zombie Captain America? I don't see her. I'm really intrigued about that too, like why he's a zombie. I'm really intrigued with that as well. You know they want to focus on episode 9, but a little surprised they didn't have a little mention on the Benioff and Weiss trilogy. Well, by the time the next D23 is coming around and Star Wars Celebration, they're gonna want to use Star Wars Celebration more to give information. So they just really wanted to focus on episode 9 right now, since that's the final Skywalker saga movie. James Gunn's script for Guardians 3 is already finished, though it is, but they still have to tweak it a little bit to fit what's going on now in the MCU and to just little minor tweaks, and still have to cast people and everything. So there's really nothing they can do and talk about it. Yes, there was footage of Rise of Skywalker shown, Patrick. We got Rey gets a red lightsaber and then splits into two. Like I feel like he should be saying Asajj, not Maul, because Maul's lightsabers don't come into two. It's Asajj Ventress's that split into two and go back together. And she's wearing a black robe, which I think means Palpatine possessed her. You think they saved a huge original movie for Disney Plus for this presentation? No, they would have said it at the Disney Plus presentation. Can anybody tell you what the heck is Miss Marvel? I don't know much about Kamala Khan, so I personally can't inform you too much. I'll probably do a video eventually on my main channel, Disney Dingus, talking about her character, just breaking her character down. But yeah, honestly, I don't know much about her, so I apologize. No Jungle trailer yet? Yeah, I really wanna see that trailer. Just the beginning. Yes, it is, Dylan. Yes, the Eternals concept art. This is the concept art for Eternals and their costumes. So, it doesn't look too great right now, but, it's just concept. It's not going to look exactly like this. It'll look better in person live action. So, yeah, I think it's a good start. What MCU characters do you want them to bring back? Ooh, that's a good question. Quicksilver, maybe? Bring back. Ultron was great. Spider-Man. Bring back Spider-Man, I guess. I guess that's the one I have to go with right now. What if we'll be covering parts of the Marvel Zombie storyline featuring Zombie Cap and the original Spider-Man as the main protagonist? Oh, I gotcha. Interesting. If you had to bet, what month would the Black Widow movie trailer come? Well, it's coming in May, I believe. So if I had to bet, November, December? Around there? Discussing film, okay. Since I think he's done, nobody's really up there right now. Instead of this guy. Clear. Discussing film. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think this isn't really going to be helping because it's just going to keep going up and down all the time. Emily Blunt is now showing another trailer for Jungle Cruise, focused on her character. Oh, wow. Icarus looking clean. He does look pretty clean. Would you like to see a film about the past life of General Grievous? I think a TV show, like a 6-episode TV show, would work better for that. It looks like Inhumans. Well, it's just concept art. I guess that just goes to show how bad Inhumans was. Ultron sucked? I think Ultron was fantastic. Heard there is more dialogue from Palpatine. Also, you could hear Vader breathing. Yes, you could hear Vader breathing. Let's go. Anakin's my favorite character the whole time, so anything Anakin is fantastic to me. Any Pixar? Pixar is going to be coming up. Right now, it's the live-action Disney. Confirmed Black Panther 2 doesn't have its original title yet. Yeah, so it's just like a placeholder title. They probably didn't want to give away too much right now, this early in advance. The Verge wrote up an article detailing the Star Wars footage. Oh, here we go. With the behind-the-scenes sizzle reel for Star Wars Rise of Skywalker will be released on Monday. That's sweet. Wow, was not expecting that. That's awesome. Now, you mentioned Quicksilver in the WandaVision series. I think he will be. I think he definitely will be in that, because I think what you mentioned about Wanda's vision is 100% right. I don't think Vision comes back to life. I think she's going crazy. I think she makes this whole this whole life up in her mind. You gonna watch The Road according to Jeff Goldblum? Yes, just because it's Jeff Goldblum. I think Jeff Goldblum's fantastic. So anything with him, I'll watch 100%. We have 310 people watching, guys. We only have 53 likes. Can we try to get 100 more likes to, not 100 more likes, 50 more likes to get to 100? And I just saw we hit 100 subscribers on this channel, so thank you guys so much. Make sure if you're subscribed to hit the bell as well. And if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe so you don't miss any of my daily Disney and Star Wars videos at 7 p.m. Eastern. So thank you to everybody tuning in, watching, even if you're not subscribed. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Friends are Face Gaming, bro. Where's my Little Mermaid remake? Soon, man, soon. Just as Angelina Jolie left the stage, she's coming back on to discuss Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Not as exciting as Little Mermaid. Hopefully, Enchanted 2. Something. I love the first Enchanted. Pretty sure Soul, Star Wars, Jungle Cruise trailers today. Well, not. Yeah, we just got that announcement here that the Rise of Skywalker behind the scenes reel is going to be on Monday. The trailer won't be until September, around there. Soul makes sense, and Jungle Cruise also makes sense since they showed it. Hope they release a new Rise of Skywalker trailer, but that won't happen. No, it's not. It's going to happen in September. None of the trailers for any of the new movies, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, were revealed at D23. It was always in September. So, yeah, it won't be today, Marion. It's going to be in September, but we are going to get that behind-the-scenes sizzle reel on Monday. So stay tuned for that. Still going to be more Marvel announcements today. It's possible, Thanos. Maybe, but I doubt it. I think they're done, but who knows? I mean, anything can happen. Spider-Man updates? Not yet, it's just crispy. They're still working on a deal. Blue Lightning for Black Panther 2? Blue like the ocean? I don't see anything blue. That just looks... It's purple. It might look blue because of the camera, the phone camera, but yeah, I think that's purple, not blue. You could be right, though. I think Namor, however you want to pronounce it, has a good chance of being in the movie and a good chance of being the villain, so... I think it's definitely possible that he's in it, to represent the ocean. Black Widow, maybe. Black Widow doesn't have enough footage for there to be a trailer, because they're still filming right now. You feel like that Vader hint will come via Force Vision, flashback, whatever you want to call it? Hey, any way that I get Anakin in this movie, I'll take. Anyway, I do think we see Anakin as a Force Ghost. I personally think that the Rise of Skywalker title refers to him. But I think we will see him somehow, someway. Anything, even if it's just Darth Vader, I'll take. Yep, Marion, so the behind-the-scenes sizzle reel is on Monday, which is very exciting. Knockdown Cash 88. So what Disney classics do you think Disney should do a live action? What classics do you think they should leave alone? I'm honestly down for any movie for them. I don't think they should leave alone any. I really want... I mean, we're getting Little Mermaid. Snow White would be great. Hercules, Sword in the Stone... Peter Pan. I know this isn't a classic, but Tangled. I think there's a lot they could do. And I don't think they should necessarily leave any alone. I like how they're making these live action and kind of giving them into a new media. I like to see these stories brought to life. And it's also to show them to a new generation of people. So, yeah, I think that really none should be left alone. But I think some should be prioritized over others, like Snow White, Peter Pan, Pinocchio as well, Sword of the Stone, Hercules, stuff like that. Yeah, Maleficent is being talked about now. Just subscribe. Thank you so much, Sylvian. I appreciate that. I do, stupid idiot. I do remember Luke Lettier. And I think if you are Luke Letterer, I have a Battlefront channel now. Battlefront Bringus. Search that up, stupid, and go check that out. Pray Palpatine survived and that he has his great role in this. I think he has a spirit. I think he survived because of his spirit. And I think his spirit ends up possessing Rey. Miss Marvel was the original mantle held by Carol Danvers before she took on the mantle of Captain Marvel. Kamala Khan, a Pakistani-American whose idol was Carol Danvers, took on the title of Miss Marvel. Yes, and I think she has, stretchy powers. That's definitely layman's terms. I don't know much about her powers at all, but I think she has some kind of stretchy powers. No problem, Mr. Good Boy. Yeah, I'm doing this because I remember when I was, I didn't have access to any of this kind of stuff. I was looking for someone to cover this news, and I just couldn't find it. So now that I have access to it and I can do this, I feel like I have the responsibility, and I really wanted to do this for people who don't have access to the kind of thing, because I think everybody should have the opportunity to see this news live if possible. Yes, cool. It seems like the Marvel panel is over, but they could pull out some surprise at the end. I don't know. It's Disney and Marvel. They have a bunch of surprises. Watch Marvel come back at the end and announce Avengers versus X-Men movie. That would be spectacular. Or like Deadpool comes out on stage and say breaks the fourth wall and announces a new movie. This Enchantment sequel to Enchanted has been announced by Disney in 2015-ish. Yes, so hopefully we have more news on that. I really hope we do. If you ever watched Legion, you think that WandaVision is going to be a very similar to it? I agree. I have seen Legion. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be similar as well. Once Scarlett Johansson, well, she's filming Black Widow right now, MON, so she can't unfortunately be there. So is Miss Marvel going to be a mutant or Inhuman for the MCU version? Great question, Dylan. I hope they stay with the Inhuman. I hope they do. But it could be either one. It could definitely be either one. Matthew Lucas, Black Panther 2 just got announced. You think Spider-Man will get announced? So yeah, man. I don't think so. I think they're still working on figuring out that deal. Marvel's not on stage anymore, so I don't think, unfortunately, I don't think we'll get anything for that. They didn't give a release date for it, but I think we know it. I honestly just can't remember what the release date is, but we do already know the release date for it. I honestly can't remember what the release date is. Any more Marvel news, Squeaker Gamer Bros? Not at the moment. Marvel isn't on stage anymore. But, yeah. I think they could definitely have a surprise appearance here. Treasure Planet live action? I actually haven't seen the original Treasure Planet, unfortunately. I'm waiting for Disney Plus. So I haven't had access to it at all, so I'm hoping it's on Disney Plus so I can watch it then. When's Pixar? Soon. They're doing live action right now. Pixar will probably be after. Keep your mind open right now. Leaks came out today. Have you seen them? I have not. I do not want to... I don't want to know any leaks other than what was shown at D23. I don't want to, get spoiled. Whatever Disney publicly shows to people is all I'm going to see. New franchise logo for Avatar. Walt Disney World News today. Did they show it? Because I know it was out. Oh, there it is. Thank you for letting me know about that. Okay, very simple, but very cool. Love Avatar. We're getting Snow White and Peter Pan, both spin-offs. Then that's fun. That's great. If we're getting live action Peter Pan and Snow White, that would be awesome. Congrats on 100 subs. Thank you, Bick. I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you to everybody who subscribed. I really appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate it. Black Cauldron needs a reboot. I've never seen Black Cauldron either. There's a lot of movies that I still need to see from Disney, like older movies that I'm hoping are on Disney Plus. You love Pixar, but it will be later. Yeah, it's gonna be later. It's gonna be later. One thing at a time, guys. You just up for Battle from Vegas? Thank you, stupid idiot. I appreciate that, my bud. How do you feel about Disney owning all these properties enough to put on their own full convention? I think it's good for them that they've worked hard to have this much success, and I mean they put out quality movies and everything, so it's not like they're putting out bad movie after bad movie after bad movie. So I think honestly, they put out enough quality stuff. They've worked hard for this, and they worked hard to get to this level. So yeah, I don't feel like it's a bad thing at all. Especially since they make really great movies. You have 109 subs, good sub. Yeah, thank you guys. I really appreciate everybody who subscribed. It really does mean a lot. So Kit Harington has been officially cast as Dane Whitman, aka Black Knight. Yes, he has, and that's really exciting, G-Lo. Seeing as he's in Game of Thrones, he already has sword fighting experience, great actor, just everything about it is exciting. Oh, we got Maleficent herself takes the stage. Alright, it's nothing, it's just start walking on stage. You're a big help, we appreciate it. I appreciate you watching, Mr. Good Boy. I mean, this stream wouldn't be possible without you guys. That one says, now your journey's near its end in the footage. Ooh. Now, who is he talking to there? Kylo Ren or Rey? Or somebody else? Or Anakin gets resurrected and he's talking to Anakin. Who knows? No, all Black Panther has is a Black Panther 2 placeholder title, May 6, 2022. You said 100 subs? Yes, I did, guys. I really appreciate every single person who subscribed. Black Knight OMG better have the flying horse. I bet he'll have something to the effect. He'll definitely have something to the effect of it. You want these new live-action movies? Do you think they should keep the original soundtrack? She was very hyped to see live-action Mulan, but they learned they were using the OG music. I think I think we should wait and see how it works with Mulan. My first reaction would be yes, 100%. And maybe add a new song here and there, like all the movies have so far. But I think they should definitely keep the musicals. But I want to see how they do it with Mulan and see if it works well with Mulan. Because if it does work well not having the music, then maybe it's on a movie by movie basis. But before Mulan, I would definitely be saying yes. I would say they should definitely keep the soundtracks. Miss Marvel has the power of making her arms and hands, legs, much greater than usual and much more powerful. Ah, gotcha. Thank you, Harakari. Would you like to see a film about past life Joan Grievous? Do you think the character needs a film or serial because this story is attracting? I wouldn't say the character needs it. I think his backstory being mysterious is something that makes him so cool. But okay, I'm back. Please say I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, I'm back. Okay, sorry about that. Unfortunately, it happens sometimes with my streaming software. It's terrible. I hate it, but okay, I'm sorry about that, guys. We're back. Okay, we're good. All right. Back to the comments right now. What are all announced so far? Please tell. Prime Ball stars. Okay, so we got this poster for Rise of Skywalker. We got Black Panther 2, May 6, 2022. We got this concept art for Eternals. We have this new logo for Avatar. There's a new animated movie coming out called Raya and the Last Dragon. And now Mulan is next. When you want these new... I said that already in my bed. Really want to see what happened after Far From Home, but no, Sony won't allow it. Yeah, Sony is just being really difficult. Treasure Planet is your favorite new era Disney movie? I really want to watch it. I just haven't had access to it. I have not seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood yet. I would love to see it. Here's new piece of art from Maleficent. Is that Chiwetel Ejiofor? Huh. Interesting. Doesn't really tell us much, but I'm gonna check it out. Jungle Cruise. Jungle Cruise is the movie starring The Rock and Emily Blunt based off the ride. Jungle Cruise from Disney World, I believe it is. Is that where it's at? Director of the upcoming Mulan film. Mulan's journey represents all of us. The story is inspiring to say as was when it was written 1,500 years ago. Will it just be called Avatar? I think it would be called Avatar 2. No more Marvel? Not at the moment, Chung. I don't know if you're even still here. But at the moment, Marvel is not on stage anymore. Maybe a surprise at the end, but that might be wishful thinking. Jungle Cruise is, yes, Disney ride. You don't like Miss Marvel, she's annoying, but do well because kids like her due to merchandising, but that's usually it because her comments are just too silly. Well, it's all based off of who the audience is. I think the audience for Miss Marvel is more of a child audience, so this will be successful because that's the audience. And, the audience really isn't adults, and, that's fine because there's certain characters that appeal to different demographics. Yes, Black Panther 2 is part of Phase 4. Yeah, the next Avengers might be a lot more crowded than the other ones. Tango to Hercules live action, please. I agree, Jake R. What's up, Unknown Games? Thanks for tuning in. Episode 9 hype? Definitely, man. Episode 9 hype. Look at that poster. Is Guardians of the Galaxy 3 or Captain Marvel 2 announced now? No, Captain Marvel 2 has not been announced. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, nothing about that either. Waiting for Hyperion for years. Hyperion will be cool. They're not making a Black Knight movie, Manuel. What is going to happen is Kit Harington is going to appear in Eternals as Black Knight. Disney should buy the Sony films, save our Spider-Man in the MCU. I agree. I mean, Sony's going to get bought within 5 years anyway, so Spider-Man's going to come back to the MCU within whenever Sony gets bought by somebody else. But it's better to have him now and continue to make movies with him than have to wait 5 years for Sony to ruin the character. I'm currently most excited for, movie-wise, Phase 4, Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness, because, one, Doctor Strange is great. It's also going to be in the multiverse. Love Elizabeth Olsen as Scarlet Witch. She's in that. So I think, and it's a horror movie. So all that together, I'm really excited for it. Where's Captain Marvel 2 and Guardians of the Galaxy? Captain Marvel 2 is still coming. They just didn't have enough time to talk about it. And Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is not being worked on until James Gunn is done with Suicide Squad. So nothing about that for a while. Will there be a talking dragon in Mulan? It's going to be a phoenix, I believe, instead. It's not going to be a dragon. It's going to be a phoenix, I think. If Disney buys out Sony, they'll become a monopoly. Disney's not a monopoly. That's not what would happen, Agent. What do you think about the Mandalorian trailer last night? I loved it, Patrick. It was so awesome. Didn't show much, but it really showed us the tone of the show and how it looks, and it looks great. The tone looks phenomenal, so I'm really excited for it. I can't wait. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about the stream being weird. That just happens sometimes at my thing. I apologize. And we're at 117 subscribers. Also, thank you to every single one of you. I really appreciate it. And almost 100 likes, guys. I really appreciate every single one of you in here. Subscribing, watching, liking. No, we did not miss anything. We're all good, guys. We didn't miss anything. We're all good. We're all good. Are more Marvel movies going to be announced? I'm not sure. Prime Brawl Stars. I'm not sure. My most disappointing Disney movie? Probably Pirates 5. I was really excited for Pirates 5, and I just didn't like it at all. Yeah, probably Pirates 5. Apparently there are hundreds of Star Destroyers lined up in the dark sky in Star Wars 9 footage. Oh, this movie's gonna be so amazing. Rise of Skywalker's gonna be so good. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be amazing. And we still haven't seen Anakin yet. And I know you guys probably don't like Anakin. I'm probably the only guy who does, but dude, when Anakin shows up on screen, I'm gonna literally stand up and start cheering. Well, yeah, because they don't have a lot of time to announce a lot of stuff here, Mr. Goodboy. Especially with Marvel, because that's more SDCC. They announced a lot at SDCC, so they're probably not gonna do much Marvel here because it's not what it's really made for. There's Jungle Cruise logo right there. Dwayne Johnson, Emily Blunt. Disney needs to stop the remakes. I disagree. I mean, they're making a lot of money. They're really good. And it's bringing these stories. It's bringing these stories to life, and it's bringing these stories into the eyes of a new audience and to a new generation. Yeah, Pixar's very soon. Pixar's very soon. They're booing Mulan. Are they? I don't think so. I don't think they'll be booing Mulan. I could be wrong. I'm not there right now, but I'm not sure they would do that. Vinay Patel, any confirmation on a Rey wielding a double-bladed lightsaber? Yes, that did happen. See if we can find it. Yep, look, Rey gets a red lightsaber and it splits into two, similar to Asajj Ventress, not Darth Maul. And she's wearing a black robe. So yeah, I think she gets possessed by Palpatine there. Hope they announce Nova. Well, yeah, Nova. I don't think they'll announce Nova anytime soon. I think Nova's gonna appear in Guardians 3 first, and then he'll have his own movie. Hype for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness? Yes, definitely. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Daredevil, they can't use him for another year or two because that's just how the rights work. When these shows got canceled, they can't use the characters and the properties for another 2 years. Doctor Strange 2 is honestly looking like the best movies to come. So excited too. Yeah, it's gonna be so awesome. Yeah, Kevin just said, you only had 20 minutes to talk about Marvel on stage, and you have to focus on the more recent ones. So you announced Black Panther 2, which a lot of people liked, and then you have Eternals and Black Widow, which are the two upcoming movies next year. So you got to talk about those. You got to prioritize them. You poster for Maleficent? Yep, right here. What surprised you most on D23 Disney Plus panel? What surprised me the most was the Muppets, because we really knew everything else was coming, and people were teasing Moon Knight before the panel started, so I was kind of maybe expecting that. But the Muppets really surprised me, which I'm really excited for that, because I love the Muppets. Will you do this for the Parks panel tomorrow? I would love to. I want to, but unfortunately I will be unable to. I am unfortunately preoccupied already with a prior engagement at that time. I wish I was able to, but unfortunately, I will not be available to do so. Hype for Doctor Strange 2 because of the fact that it's a scary movie. Yeah, that on its own is really intriguing and exciting. See if it's actually scary, but so exciting nonetheless. Yeah, I mean, it might not be scary. It might just be thriller, or something like that, or something to that effect. But I'm still really excited for it. Where does this Anakin thing come from? Well, I just love Anakin. Anakin is my favorite character ever since Attack of the Clones. He's been my favorite character. Yeah, Marvel seems to be done. Kevin Feige isn't on stage anymore. Maybe they pull out some kind of surprise later, but I don't think so. Mulan logo. Oh, this is interesting news. Steve Agee has been cast in the voice of King Shark and James Gunn's Suicide Squad. It's not Disney, but that's Interesting news. People just want Spider-Man back, but they don't know what to do with the character. No, Marvel knows pretty well what to do with the character. It's understandable. It's just you expecting fewer announcements of untitled films. That's fair. I think that's fair. Mulan footage of D23 was nothing short of amazing. Looks really inspiring, and the action sequences look brilliant. That's going to be a good one. I'm cautiously optimistic for Mulan. I thought Mulan was just solid. So, I mean, I'll see it, and I think it'll resonate for a lot of people, definitely. I'm just more on the cautiously optimistic side because I wasn't a huge fan of the first one. Live action Mulan will never be as good as the original, so much. Might as well, but that's a terrible mindset to have because that means everything is not going to be as good as the first. Like, if that was the case, then Empire wouldn't be as good as A New Hope. Clearly, the Mulan actress has gotten political with the Hong Kong protest against protesters. Oh, I gotcha. Not alone, you're a big Anakin fan, but you're a big Kylo fan. So I hope the Rise of Skywalker is good to him. Me too, Patrick. I was a huge fan of Kylo in Last Jedi. Not so much in Force Awakens, but in Last Jedi, definitely. And I'm definitely going into the movie saying, like, he can't be redeemed. And Last Jedi made it so that he can't be redeemed. But the way that he is redeemed is my theory that Palpatine possesses Rey. Kylo Ren needs to turn good to save Rey. I'm fine with that. I think that would make sense. But not anything else. Okay, first look at Emma Stone's Cruella. I forgot this was even being made. So a Cruella film is being made. So it's going to star Emma Thompson, also Emma Stone, Paul Walter Hauser, and Joel Fry. Comes to theaters May 28th, 2021. Cruella. Obviously the villain from 101 Dalmatians. Nobody thinks it's most likely going to be a Disney Plus show. Okay, I can see that. A Disney Plus show. I can see that being a thing. Do you think we're going to get a Rise of Skywalker trailer for next month or NYCC? Next month. Next month. Not now. Because we're getting the behind-the-scenes reel. Where is it announced? We're getting the behind-the-scenes reel of it on Monday. And the trailers for Last Jedi and Force Awakens came out in September. So it'll be September. Next month. Mad Gamer, thank you for tuning as well. What Muppets? Yes, there's going to be a Muppet show. I forgot what it's called. Muppets Now, I think, maybe. It's an unscripted Muppet show. It's going to have some celebrity guests. Unscripted Muppets, I think, on its own is amazing. But yeah, Muppets is coming to Disney+. A new live-action Cruella movie is coming with Emma Stone. Yep, Emma Stone and Emma Thompson. Sequels equal reboots. Oh, we're on the same as reboots, though? Well, still, if you're going with the idea that the reboot is going to be worse than the original, I mean, to you maybe, but to new people and people seeing this for the first time, it's going to be great to them. It's going to be awesome to them. Imagine they bring out John Krasinski and Emily Blunt at the end. That would be great. I mean, she's there. Emily Blunt's there. So, who knows? I doubt it, but she is there. Omega 24. Are they still announcing Marvel stuff? I don't think so. Marvel seems to be done. Marvel seems to be out of there. Maybe a surprise at the end, but I doubt it. It makes sense if Kylo sacrifices himself for Rey and we found that. Yeah, like, the reason why he turns good is because Rey turns bad, because we know he does have some feelings for Rey on some level. I'm not a fan of Reylo. I don't ship Reylo at all. But I think if that's the case, like, if Palpatine possesses Rey, Kylo Ren's like, oh crap, and then the Force Ghosts talk to him and turn him good again, then I'll be like, okay, that makes sense. I can accept that. That would be cool. How amazing would a live-action Hunchback Notre Dame be? Oh, I'm going to make you mad. I haven't seen the first Hunchback, the original animated one. I haven't had access to it ever. I'm going to watch it on Disney Plus, definitely. I just haven't had access to it. Not September, October? My mistake. October, yeah. So whenever the trailers for Last Jedi and Force Awakens came out, whether that was September, October, that's when the next Rise of Skywalker trailer is going to be. So if that was October, September. So whenever that is, that's when the next one's going to be. Any news about the Obi-Wan Kenobi series? Just that it's being made. You know, that was yesterday. This is all Walt Disney Studios movies. Disney Plus and shows for that was yesterday. How long is D23? D23, I believe, ends tomorrow. Tomorrow, the big thing is the Disney Parks panel, which I really wish I was able to live stream and do the same thing here, but unfortunately, I will be unable to. But yes, tomorrow is the last day of D23. They did do a Muppets TV show on ABC. I don't think it was really successful, but they're trying something new for Disney Plus, which I think is going to work. I honestly think this will work. Yeah, so Probably no Marvel news today, unfortunately. God 1015. Do you think they're gonna say anything about Spider-Man? No. The time to say something about Spider-Man was with Marvel. They didn't. I don't think they even have a deal done yet for Spider-Man. I think they're still working on it. So no, they're probably not gonna say anything about Spider-Man. Pixar announced Marvel's at Work. Well, Monsters at Work is a Disney Plus show, so I don't think we'll hear anything about that today because this is all about the movies. What about Pirates of the Caribbean? Somebody to tell all of that. That could still happen. They're still talking about the live action movie, so it's still possible it comes today. But actually, never mind. Pixar's up right now. Onward is going to be presented. You have to wonder if Tom Holland is about to be at D23. Oh, no. Oh, that's just sad. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Oh, Tom Holland's going to be at I guarantee you he's here. I forgot he was making Onward. 2 days ago, he was hanging with RDJ. RDJ was at D23 yesterday to accept his Disney Legends Award, so I guarantee you Tom Holland's going to be there. Me too, Splatoon. I'm really hyped for Monsters at Work. What reboot do I prefer over the original? Clash of Titans. Yeah, I prefer the Clash of Titans reboot over the original. Yeah, Star Wars is over. Star Wars, they just talked about Rise of Skywalker stuff, and that was really it. I am really excited for What If. I think What If is a great concept, and they could do a lot of great things from it. The only Rise of Skywalker stuff was this poster, fantastic poster, and the leak, not leak, but the footage was shown to them that showed Rey getting a red lightsaber, double-sided red lightsaber, splits into two, and she's wearing a black robe. Okay, also, this just came into my head. Palpatine used 2 red lightsabers. 100% she gets possessed by Palpatine. 100%. Palpatine used 2 red lightsabers. Yeah, 100% she gets possessed by Palpatine. I guarantee it. I would bet money on that. 100%. Yeah, Rise of Skywalker is over. It was just a short thing in the beginning. You're curious if anyone was able to record the Star Wars footage is going to release it after the panel? Maybe. I believe someone's got to have sneakily recorded it, because people were able to record the footage from D23 for Infinity War, so we'll probably be able to find it on YouTube eventually. I am from the United States. Is Black Panther 2 actually happening? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Black Panther 2. Right there. Yeah, tomorrow's one more day. Tomorrow is the Marvel Parks. That's what everything's about tomorrow. The Marvel panel already happened. Danny, it already happened. Pixar's Soul will focus on who we are and why we are here as a movie. See Soul trained as at the U seminar. Ooh, that's going to be deep. It's going to be a deep, emotional movie. What time does the Walt Disney Studio panel end? In about 40 minutes. Yeah, so tomorrow D23 is the Disney Parks. Everything at Disney Parks. Yeah, the Rise of Skywalker update. This poster. Below Ike Stanton. And also the description of the footage, if I can find it. Right here. Rey gets a red lightsaber and splits into 2. Similar to Darth Maul, she is wearing black robe. No Little Mermaid. That's actually great. Yeah, no Little Mermaid. Huh. That's interesting. 40 minutes left. You gotta think there's gonna be more than just all regular Disney animation, duh. I was gonna say there's gotta be more than just Pixar for 40 minutes, but probably regular Disney animation. Oh, something new about Jungle Cruise? Oh, I thought it was a trailer. It's just pictures. But she's there. Fantastic Four? Question mark? Probably not. Yeah, oh, it's gonna be so sick, Fernando. Only people they're gonna see a new trailer? Yeah, it's very saddening. Pete Doctor talking to stage? Yep, live action films are done. Yeah, live action are done, so nothing about Pirates, Indy 5, or Little Mermaid, actually, which is really surprising to me. When has Palpatine used 2 lightsabers? Clone Wars, Mike. Clone Wars. He used 2 lightsabers to, off the top of my head, probably multiple times, but the main one was when he fought Darth Maul in Savage Opress. And he also has 2 because in Revenge of the Sith, remember, he lost his lightsaber when he was fighting Mace, and then he had another one when he went to fight Yoda because he has 2 lightsabers. He just chooses... Palpatine doesn't like to use lightsabers, but when he does, he uses one, and then he used two to fight two different people. Because he needed to, because Savage and Maul, they were, more in line. They were trained by the Sith, so they had a better chance of fighting Palpatine than Kit Fisto, Egan Kolar, and Stacey Tin, because they never fought a Sith before. So Palpatine was able to just easily get by then, but Palpatine trained Maul. Maul trained Savage in some degree, so that's why he had to use two lightsabers there, whereas with, and also they had more lightsabers. Maul had two, and then Savage had double blades. Whereas with Yoda, with Mace, with the other three Jedi, he only had to use one. Surprised they didn't announce a lot more live actions because they supposedly have a lot in early development. They do, so I'm really surprised there. I agree, they didn't do a lot there with that. But then come back to save your entire arc. Well, his arc was great already. He had a great arc. Yep, Black Panther 2 is happening. Apparently, Spider-Man is back in the MCU. That's not true yet, Lil A-Trap. There hasn't been anything official on that. All the rumors about that are coming from very uncredible sources. So, no, there's no new Spider-Man news yet. They're still trying to make a deal. So, let's see what happens. Soul sounds like an Inside Out sequel. It does, honestly. Oh, I totally forgot to read this. The main character of Pixar, Soul, is a middle school band teacher who plays jazz on his off time. Unfortunately, life has delayed him from getting his big break and playing at a club he dreams of getting into. Sounds like a very emotional movie. Definitely bring the tissues. Hope Soul is not an Inside Out sequel. Love the movie, but just hope Soul's... It is the original story. It is. It's not going to be an Inside Out sequel. Rise of Skywalker is probably not going to do that well considering... Oh, it's going to do great, Kate Fisher. It's going to do great. The majority of people who saw Last Jedi liked it. It was just... The trolls online made it seem like the majority of people didn't, but the majority of people liked it. It just trolls online didn't like it, and then they spread this false narrative. But it's gonna do fine. How long will the movie be? 3 hours? Which movie? J.J. Abrams had to describe Kylo's and Rey's relationship. It would be desperate. GMA. Ooh, interesting. And he was on Tom Holland coming on stage for an Onward. Onward, I believe, is going to be after this. I would assume after Soul, so it's possible. Like I said, I do think he is there. I do think he is in LA and at D23 because he was with RDJ a day before RDJ was at D23. So I do think he's there. 4 hours Star Wars? Nah, it'll be at the most 3 hours, probably around 2:30, 2:45, I would assume. It's 3 a.m. here, and I thought I'm going to get a Little Mermaid cast list, but no, let me sulk. Yeah, you and me both, man. You and me both. Yeah, I'm fine, Hunter. I'm fine. Danny Morgan, no, we will not get you Star Wars trailers. New Star Wars trailer is in October, but we are getting a behind-the-scenes reel of Rise of Skywalker on Monday. The voice cast of Soul is on stage. When we get to Onward, we have to see Tom Holland at D23 Expo. Oh, no, that's going to be sad. I wonder if the people in the crowd are going to chant Spider-Man. Who do you think will die in Star Wars Episode 9? Kylo Ren. Honestly, I think they both die. I think Kylo Ren and Rey both die because balance has never been brought to the Force. Balance means equal on both sides. And for balance to be brought, either they both have to survive or they both have to die. Yeah, I think either they both survive or they both die. And I definitely think Kylo Ren's dying, so I think they both die. He kind of was indifferent with the Last Jedi, but the way they dealt with Luke was so bad. I disagree. They dealt with Luke perfectly. Watch Tom show up the stage in a hobo Spidey costume. Episode 9 will be 225 at the most. Isn't Last Jedi 235? Thank you, no problem, Danny. Thank you for tuning in. Lando. You're right. Lando probably, maybe even Chewbacca. Aren't there going to be 3 new Marvel films announced? We thought so, Luke. It was only 1. We thought there was going to be 3, but actually it was just 1. It was just Black Panther 2. Right there. May 6th, 2020 with Ryan Coogler coming back on stage. He will be directing. Spider-Man does whatever Sony can, gets out of the MCU, even though we don't want him to. Oh, here comes the Spider-Man. That's a good one. Nothing about Fantastic Four, unfortunately, boy. Unfortunately, nothing about it. The Star Wars footage will surface online in terrible quality, but it'll be there. It'll be there, and you know I'll watch it. Do we know the voice cast for Soul yet? Curious if they have big names. We don't, but they're on the stage right now, so we should know any minute now, probably. You know what movie needs to come back? Chicken Little. Chicken Little, man, definitely needs to come back. I love Chicken Little. What a guy. Here we go. Speaking of the cast, Jamie Foxx, Questlove, Scylla Rashad, Daveed Diggs, and Tina Fey will lead the voice cast for Soul. So I don't know anybody but Jamie Foxx and Tina Fey, but Jamie Foxx is a fantastic actor, so I'm definitely down for that. So yeah, there you go. There's the cast for Soul. Any show announce more movies tomorrow? No. Tomorrow is all about the parks, so no Disney movie announcements tomorrow. You hope to show Little Mermaid logo and maybe a first look. You love Disney Pixar Soul first look. Well, the first look, they can't show one for Little Mermaid because they haven't filmed anything yet. So if anything, it would be a logo, but I don't think that either because they're done with the live-action movies. So unfortunately, probably nothing more with the live-action stuff. Yes, Muffy's Home Black Panther 2 is 100% in Phase 4. And yeah, and that too, Moltox. Like, you might not have liked Last Jedi, but you're still excited for Rise of Skywalker, and a lot of people are probably the same way because, one, it's Star Wars, and two, it's the final Skywalker saga movie. So even though you might not have liked it, and you don't seem like a troll, so you don't seem like someone who just, you know, one of those people, so you're definitely representing the general fan base, and yeah, I definitely think people are going to be like you too, like people who didn't like it are going to be with you in that sense as well. So I don't know who these characters are, but here's some pictures from Soul. Soul's coming out June 19th, 2020. Joe Gardner and 22 and a new piece of concept art. So there we go. The news about Kevin Feige speaking about which parent gets Spider-Man on the weekend. No, nothing about that, unfortunately. The sky is falling. Great. Love Chicken Little Man. Do you think we'll be getting any news on the upcoming Ice Age project? I don't think so. David Diggs is from Hamilton. Yeah, I haven't... I'm not that big into musicals, but I mean that means he can sing. Even though Soul is a Pixar movie and not many Pixar movies have singing, this one might actually though, because we know Jamie Foxx can sing. Questlove, that sounds like a singer's name. I mean, you just said he's from Hamilton, so maybe we get another musical here from Pixar. Now, no Phase 5 announcements today. Definitely AWM. And Questlove. Oh, that's who Questlove is. I know who that is. Then Ben, thank you for letting me know. Yeah. So that's a nice cast. I haven't seen Treasure Planet or Atlantis, Hunter Iggy, so I have no comment. I'll see him, and I think a lot of people will be excited for it. But yeah, I haven't seen it. If Kevin Feige doesn't announce the movie, you're gonna rage quit. Well, Kevin Feige, he only had 20 minutes to talk about stuff, and he has to prioritize the upcoming movies. So Black Widow and Eternals are the newest ones for next year, the most recent ones, the ones coming up closest. And then Black Panther 2, a lot of people are going to be excited for that, so he prioritized that. When do you think they will announce Captain Marvel 2, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and Blade? Well, they announced it already. They already have those movies announced. They definitely already announced Blade. And Kevin Feige mentioned Captain Marvel 2 and Guardians. Captain Marvel 2 will be will be sooner than Guardians 3 because Guardians 3 is going to be worked on after the Suicide Squad, and the Suicide Squad is not going to be done for a while. Anakin needs to come back. I agree. I think he will. No, but Black Panther 2 is Phase 4. Phase 4 got extended to 2022. Phase 4 got extended to 2022. Phase 4 shows are also Moon Knight, Miss Marvel, and She-Hulk. They are going to be in 2022 as well. So here we got some cast right here. We knew this already, but Questlove, Scylla Rashad, David Diggs, music from John Batiste, and an original score from Trenton Zor and Atticus Ross. Bill Burr confirms he has a role in The Mandalorian. Cool. Unrelated to this panel, but cool. Hope they announce more for Hollywood Studios tomorrow because that park is still going to need help after Galaxy's Edge. I disagree. Galaxy's Edge is going to really carry that park. And it also has Toy Story Land, so they're pretty good. They're pretty solid. You think we ever get Spider-Man Dimensions? I don't know. I honestly think we need to see where Spider-Man lands up and who he lands up with. Like Child Divorce, Tom Holland will carry all things in a backpack. Oof. What about a Haunted Mansion reboot? I would be down for that. I thought the first Haunted Mansion was the movie was pretty solid, but I wouldn't mind another one. Does Disney have the rights to Ice Age now? Were they Fox? Was that Fox? I honestly don't know if it was Fox. Chris Pratt and Tom Holland are on stage. Come on, no. Spider-Man. Hopefully they were chanting Spider-Man. That would have been great. Yeah, Soul does look really nice, just visually speaking, at least. Unfortunately, no more Marvel announcements. Do you think we'll get a Pirates of the Caribbean today? I think maybe a long shot. I think it is a long shot because the live action stuff is over now. It's on animation, so I don't think so, unfortunately. Yep, Black Panther for sure is in Phase 4 because Phase 4 got extended to 2022. The Marvel panel's done already, Tess O'Brien. The Marvel panel was about Black Widow, Eternals, and Black Panther 2. So we had the Eternals concept art here. We got the confirmation that Kit Harington is playing Black Knight. And we got the reveal and announcement officially of Black Panther 2 with the logo and May 6th, 2022. You prefer the title The Mighty Thor or Thor Love and Thunder? Thor Love and Thunder, I think. It's I don't know, it's more Taika Waititi. You know, I don't know, I just feel like it's more Taika Waititi than The Mighty Thor. You want another Ice Age movie? Me too. What's up, Akshay Bodapu? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. Nice to see you here. Do you prefer that? I dread that. My apologies. Do you think there will be a Nolan movie for Phase 5? No, I think he'll appear in Guardians first, and then he'll get his own movie. So I don't think it'll be Phase 5, probably Phase 6. I'm really excited for Onward. Chris Pratt and Tom Holland are literally my two favorite actors right now. And it's incredible that they're together in a Disney movie. It's like, wow, that's like perfect for me. It's great to hear. Holland can't even talk. Cheers are too loud. Good for him, man. Good for him. Show him your support. Guess on the panel of Frozen 2? Probably. That's a good guess. We'll talk. Hello Studios is getting 2 more immersive lands, but tomorrow's panel is going to be mostly Epcot. Yeah, tomorrow's about Epcot. They're going to talk more about the big Epcot stuff tomorrow. Was Star Wars Skywalker should end with a shot of the Force Ghost of every Jedi from the past 8 movies? Not every Jedi, because not every Jedi is able to become a Force Ghost. You have to go through a process. So, like, Mace can't, Stacey Tin can't, those people can't. But it would be cool to end with a shot of all the Force Ghosts. So, say if Rey dies, she read the Jedi text, so she probably knows how to become a Force Ghost. So, like, Rey, Anakin, Obi-Wan, Yoda, and Luke. That would be cool. These Plus will release weekly episodes of streaming service shows instead of using the binge model. Yes, it will. Ice Age is Fox property and upcoming project for the franchise confirmed for Disney Plus. Oh, really? I didn't know that, Sylvian. Thank you for informing me on that. If Sony retains the rights, they can pull off a Spider-Man Dimensions with Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire. They could. I mean, Disney could do the same if they wanted to. Chris Pratt and Tom Holland are receiving a standing ovation and large screams from the crowd as they make the run on the stage for Onward. They deserve to, man. Like I said, they're my favorite actors right now, so I would be there cheering my butt off if I was there. Will Captain Marvel 2, Guardians of the Galaxy and Blade 2 be 2022? No. Captain Marvel might. Fair enough. Captain Marvel might. Blade, no. Blade's gonna be Phase 5, late Phase 5 probably. Guardians 3, like I said, won't be worked on until after Suicide Squad is done. Suicide Squad is done in 2021, so no, that won't be 2022. No, this is it for today, Redhead. This is it for today for the movies. There's going to be more stuff later, but it's not really as important. Thanks. Gummy Bear reboot. Tom Holland is definitely on stage. Yes, we did, Steven, we did get the news that Rey gets a red lightsaber and splits into 2, and she's wearing a black robe. Alright, anything else? Spider-Man, please? They should make it like Buzz Life and Up? Well, I don't think they really need to make... Excuse me, that was really confusing. I don't think they need to make another Up and Bug's Life. I think those movies were kind of, good on its own, and their stories kind of wrapped up perfectly. Hyped for the details of the Marvel expansion at Disney Parks? Me too, yeah. Avengers Academy, I think it's called, or Avengers Campus. Really hyped for that. That's going to look great. How long does D23 last for? It ends tomorrow. The poster is 100% sick. Love the Rise of Skywalker poster. Let's just see it again. Let's just bask in this glory again. Oh my gosh, so good. What are your movie predictions for Phase 5 other than Feige announced? What heroes do you think? Hopefully Ant-Man 3. Blade obviously was announced. Fantastic Four, X-Men. I don't know, honestly. I think we just, right now, we're in a situation with Marvel that there's so much that they could do, and so many surprises they could do that we just can't really predict everything. 8 minutes of Onward playing at D23 Expo. Pratt and Holland jumped into the crowd because they want to watch it. Tom Holland on the last time he and Chris Pratt were at D23 Expo. Last time we were here, we were space buddies fighting on Titan. Now we're elf buddies because Infinity War. Spider-Man. He better stay a Spider-Man, dude. I would be so mad if he doesn't. In the MCU. No, they did not say he was playing Moon Knight. If you could get a Marvel and DC character to cross over into a film, who would you choose? Well, honestly, I kind of wouldn't cross them over because just by the nature of things, by the general audience right now, it wouldn't be fair because one would be like way more than the other. But if I did, I think it would be cool to see Batman and Iron Man crossover. I think their personalities would be really interesting together. Or Bruce Wayne, Tony Stark. You know what I mean? And me personally, Danny Seed, I didn't hate it. I just didn't like it as much as everyone else. And like I think the majority of people who saw it, Danny, loved it and liked it. Like most people are with you. It's just the man babies online that are just toxic that you don't want to listen to. You don't want to hear from them. They're the ones that don't like it. Same thing with Last Jedi. You just don't want to. Those people didn't like it. But the majority of people who did see it liked it. I thought it was decent. But yeah, most people did love it. Rey's dark side? Well, Rey, we don't know how she's into the dark side, or even if she is. I think Palpatine possesses her, personally. But, I mean, looks could be misleading. Like, remember, in the Last Jedi trailer, we saw she used Kylo Ren's lightsaber, but she only did that for a second, used the Force to try to get Snoke in his throne room, so looks could be deceiving. No, that's way too early for Blade. Blade's Phase 5. Blade's, it's going to be like how Captain Marvel, they announced Captain Marvel and the casting for that really early, but it didn't come out until later into Phase 3, so yeah, Blade's going to be later. Blade's too early for 2022. And Marvel Phase 4 will be the 2 or 3 movies in 2022. Black Panther 2 already confirmed, Captain Marvel 2, and then the third one, we don't know. My guess is, honestly, I don't have a guess, but definitely Captain Marvel 2 and Black Panther 2. There could still be news today about Spider-Man, Austin, just not from this panel. It could just be coming from other news outlets, but I doubt it'll be something from this panel. And this is just them walking on stage. Not really important. Yeah, I mean, that's not really exciting. Your only worry for the park panel is the red trolleys at Disney California Adventure. Will it go through the Avengers campus or just stop at Mission Breakout? Ooh, that's a good question. People were yelling about Spider-Man from the back, but it was too loud in here for Holland to hear it. Oh, no. Dang it. We're now going to watch 8 minutes of pictures Onward. See you in a bit. Okay. All right, we got 8 minutes. They got 8 minutes of Onward. All right, so now 8 minutes to talk and just speculate. Yes, Kit is playing Black Knight. Oops, I dropped my phone. My bad. I apologize. So while they're having their 8 minutes, also before we continue, if you're new, feel free to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my future Disney and Star Wars videos every other day at 7 p.m. Eastern. And smash the like button if you're enjoying, guys. It would really help out a lot. Okay, let's go back to the chat here. You can't wait for the Walt Disney Park Studio expansion? Dude, I can't wait for that panel either. I really wish I could stream it. Get a Heart movie? I don't think so. I don't think so. Was Star Wars Episode 9 the only thing they focused on for the Star Wars panel? Yes, that was the only thing they focused on. They have Spider-Man statue. You're right here. Other than Brazil, what pavilion could be announced for the Epcot World Showcase? I don't even know. I mean, they could talk about they could talk about the Ratatouille ride for Epcot and the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. Yeah, I honestly don't know all the info about the Epcot yet, so I need to look into that more. Do you think Avengers Campus is... No, Avengers Campus actually legally can't be in Florida because Universal owns the rights to those characters in the East Coast. In the West Coast, Marvel can do whatever they want, so that's why they're building it over there. But unfortunately, Marvel owns the rights to all that stuff when it comes to the East Coast, so they can't. Like, Universal owns the rights. I mean, Universal owns the rights to, like, Fantastic Four. Not Fantastic Four. Yeah, Fantastic Four, I think. Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, X-Men, and Avengers. So, in the East Coast. So, Marvel can't do that there. They can do stuff like Guardians in the East Coast, like in Florida, which is why they're doing the Guardians ride in Epcot. But, yeah, they unfortunately, not yet at least. Maybe there'll be some surprise eventually one year, and one time, and Disney will buy the rights to it and get it back. But for the foreseeable future, that's not going to happen, unfortunately. I'm really excited for Thor: Love and Thunder. I think it's gonna be really good, and I'm really excited to see Jane Foster back as Thor. That's gonna be really fun. That's not what I said, Nix. I said that the people the people online that were the I didn't say all the people who didn't like Last Jedi were crybabies and are in the minority. Well, I mean, the people who didn't like Last Jedi are in the minority. The majority of people who saw it did like it, but I didn't say they're crybabies. I didn't say the majority of them are crybabies and haters. I just said the people online that make it seem like the majority hated it are. I'm not saying everybody else did. Is he doing Fantastic Four movie? Doom should be the first villain. True Doom. Yes, I agree. Dr. Doom should be the villain if and when they do make a Fantastic Four movie. We need a Zootopia expansion at all Disney parks. I think that would be really cool to see at Animal Kingdom. Because I think, I haven't been to Pandora yet, which I really want to. But I feel like, and this is just me not even going there yet, so my outward self looking in, I think they do need some more Animal Kingdom than just Pandora. I think they need more, and I think a Zootopia expansion could really help that out a lot. Who should play Dr. Doom? That's a great question. I think there's a lot of people. I saw online someone saying Cillian Murphy. He would be great. Yeah, I think Cillian Murphy I'm going for right now for my Dreamcast. You know, origin story? Not really. He doesn't really need an origin story. What's your thoughts on Disney's fake $6 billion revenue? It's not true. They're not faking their revenue. That's just people online that hate Disney for no reason, just to hate Disney, are putting that out there. They didn't fake anything. Will Spider-Man and Men the animated series be on Disney Plus? Will Spider-Man and Men the animated series? I'm not sure what you're asking there. I apologize. Take a break. I think we need a mall continuation from Solo, but not an origin. What is Onward? So Onward is the next Pixar animated movie coming on. It's something in March. I forgot the exact date, but March 8th maybe, starring Chris Pratt and Tom Holland. It's like a mystical fantasy world. They're playing elf brothers. Yeah. Tom Holland is back on stage. We need a hero. It's so sad that Tom Holland's there right now and he's not Spider-Man. Isn't the Ratatouille ride going to be in the same one as in Paris? I think it is, Wendy. Yes, I believe it is. Solidware Studios, do you think Disney... Oh, Tom Holland, listen, it's been a crazy week, but I want you to know I am grateful from the bottom of my heart, and I love you 3000. Love Tom Holland. Tom Holland's great. We don't deserve Tom Holland. He's too good. He better stay in the MCU. Sorry, went on a tangent there. Do you think Disney feels obligated to announce a lot of things from their parks this year due to Universal's announcement of their third theme park in Florida? Yes and no. In a sense, like Disney's coming out with Galaxy's Edge this year, but I think they're naturally announcing more things this year for the parks because they're naturally just having more things for the parks and they're in that space where all these different kind of expansions and stuff for the parks that they're at the level where they are announcing it. So I think it might have just been a coincidence, but also I do feel like on some level, on some degree, Disney and Universal announcing that did kind of, I think on some degree, make Disney announce a little bit more. But overall, I feel like it was just a coincidence where Disney was going to announce all this stuff anyway, and Universal just happened to be announcing that. If it will be his origins, we could watch him do the things on his tattoos. We could. Is there at least a small chance of Fantastic Four announcement? Small chance, sure. Like a 1% chance? Sure. New poster for Onward. New still from Onward. That's Tom Holland's character. That's Chris Pratt's character. Quake is coming to Disney Plus. I would love that. I would love Quake to be in Disney Plus. Any S.H.I.E.L.D. character. I mean, preferably Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons is the greatest TV show characters of all time. But anything S.H.I.E.L.D. Coming into the future would be fantastic. S.H.I.E.L.D. needs way more love than it has. Do you think we'll see Jar Jar Binks from Rise of Skywalker? I do not. And how Palpatine recruited him? Yeah, I mean, I guess. I feel like, though, that would just be kind of boring because we know he recruited him. I don't think there's really much excitement there for it. Yes, Gavin, the Marvel panel is over. Will Spider-Man and the X-Men... Oh, gotcha, okay. Will Spider-Man and X-Men the animated series be on Disney Plus? I don't know. That's a good question. I hope so. I really hope so. Bryan Cranston as Dr. Doom. That would be a good casting. I like that. Do you think Disney will ever expand their parks into Canada? It's possible. It's definitely possible. You like Fassbender? Fassbender would be good as well. I'm a huge Michael Fassbender fan. He would actually be a really good Dr. Doom. Have you heard the Soul news? Yes, we went over that, yeah. We're actually not very excited. I mean, I'm more intrigued by it. I'm not somebody that really likes emotional kind of movies. I'm not really a fan of those sad movies, so I'm not excited in a sense. I'm intrigued, and I'll see it, and I'll probably like it to some degree because it's Disney, Pixar, they usually make great movies, good cast as well, but yeah, I think I'm with you. I'm not excited. I'm just more intrigued. The D23 review. You think Daniel Radcliffe would be an amazing Moon Knight? It would be a shocking cast. I think he could definitely surprise people with it. Could be a case of saving the best news to last. It could be. Dribbles, it could be. But I think it's very unlikely. They probably would have saved the Marvel panel for last then. New poster Onward? Yes, new Onward poster right here. Seems to be the Brothers jacket. Yep, right there. Yeah, the new Tom Holland thing, yeah. Tom Holland saying, listen, it's been a crazy week, but I want you to know I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart, and I love you 3000. What a guy. Weather Witch, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. Cody Pan, hello there. Rajad Agarwal as well, thank you for tuning in. What makes you think that Animal Kingdom still needs more, but Hollywood Studios doesn't? Hollywood Studios is generally considered the weakest park. Both need more stuff to do, of course. Well, it's considered weakest park because it didn't have Galaxy's Edge. Now it has Galaxy's Edge, and Galaxy's Edge is going to be fantastic and going to be really popular, and it also has Toy Story Land, so it has a lot going for it. And I think just personally, Animal Kingdom to me is going to be the weakest after that because it just, I don't know, there just isn't as much to do there as Galaxy's Edge or Toy Story Land or anything in Hollywood Studios. Yeah, Frozen's probably last, Griffin. I agree. Also mixes on the Onward poster. Is it? Wait, I didn't even notice that. Oh, you're done with this? I didn't even connect the dots. Yeah, that's a nice nod. Nice Easter egg. Still going. Still going. Yes, news is still coming out. The panel doesn't end for about 8 minutes. It'll probably go a little bit later than that, so we still got a little bit of time for news. No, Deca. Tomorrow's panel is the Disney parks, and then that'll be the final, big panel. Yes, they should and they will, Cody. They're definitely keeping Ryan Reynolds with Deadpool. He's the one X-Men character that will be crossed over in Snag. Hard for Soul, you want that movie to literally wreck you. Yeah, I'm just not somebody that likes that kind of emotional reaction from movies. I don't like movies that are saddening and stuff like that. They aren't done with Hollywood Studios either. Mickey Ride coming next year, and rumors of Monster Inc. Land and more coming. Well, Monsters Inc. Land, didn't I hear that? That would be great. But yeah, you have the Mickey Ride. You also have Tower of Terror. You have there's Tom Holland and Chris Pratt. You have Rock and Roller Coaster. You have Star Tours. You have Muppet 3D. There's a lot of things and a lot of great things at Hollywood Studios. Whereas Animal Kingdom it has Everest, it has Pandora. Does it have anything else? Like, I'm kind of forgetting what else it has. Yes, the Ghost Rider show is coming on Hulu. They're still doing that. Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. I believe they're doing other shows as well on there. I just can't remember the names of them. And we have hit 100 likes, guys. We're at 106 likes. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. And we're currently at 122 subs. So thank you to every single person that has subbed, that has liked. I really appreciate every single one of you. This really does mean a lot. And it's just been a great stream, guys. I appreciate every single person here that has watched, subbed, liked, anybody that has been in here. I really appreciate it. Will the animated shows Avengers, Earth Mightiest Heroes be on Disney Plus? I would assume that one would be. I definitely would assume that one would be because it's been on Disney's Disney Channel. What were you saying about Tom? I get the whole thing at the moment with Sony, but is Tom there? Yes, Tom is there at D23. Tom is there promoting Onward. He is one of the two stars in Onward. Him and Chris Pratt are starring in Onward together. So he was on stage talking about that, and he came on stage and he said, listen, it's been a crazy week, but I want you to know I am grateful from the bottom of my heart, and I love you 3000. So obviously referring to the Spider-Man situation going on. Zootopia Land for Animal Kingdom would be fantastic. Yes, that would be fantastic and would really, really bring up Animal Kingdom. Do you think Daredevil will be in the MCU eventually? Eventually, yes. I don't think it'll be Charlie Cox, though, unfortunately. I think they'll recast. Can Spider-Man be in the What If animated show? Ooh, that's a great question. I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. But it is a TV show, so I don't know. That's a really good question, actually, Terry Fold. Good question. Animal Kingdom has a safari ride, the rapid ride in Dino USA. Safari ride. You're right about the safari ride. That is definitely a good ride. Should Marvel keep the Netflix shows and make them crossover with MCU? I think they should. They're not going to. I can see that decision. You want to use your own characters because the TV shows on Netflix weren't Feige. They weren't overseen by Feige, so I can understand why they want to recast, and probably they will. But I personally think that at least keep Daredevil and Punisher. At least those two. We need Brie Larson today. And Everest Pandora. Yeah, Everest Pandora, but I feel like Everest and Pandora and Animal Kingdom isn't on par with what Hollywood Studios has now because of Toy Story Land and Galaxy's Edge. Executive producer Al Jean has teased that they have talked about it with Disney regarding a potential second Simpsons film, as well as ideas for a potential spin-off series for The Simpsons. Ooh, that's interesting. And all 30 seasons of Simpsons will be on Disney+. I deserve more subscribers. Thank you, Jensen Meyer. I appreciate that. Disney animation is up. Ooh, sweet. Will the Hulu Ghost Rider show be connected to the MCU? Yes and no. It has the same version of Ghost Rider as Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so technically yes, but it's not overseen by Feige, so it's not as connected as something like the Disney Plus shows. When is the new trailer for Onward? I would assume soon, since it's going to come out on March 8th, or March 6th, so within the next couple months. Why isn't there a live video? Because they're showing exclusive footage. Excuse me. They're showing exclusive footage to people there that they don't want out in the public yet, so that's why they're not doing it live. Shout out to you at Work Central. You don't watch a Sony film until Spider-Man is in the MCU. I'm typically not somebody that boycotts films, but I'm definitely not gonna see the re-release of Far From Home like I was planning on. What happened to Tom? Well, there are all these drama going around about Spider-Man not being with the MCU anymore. Sony's playing hardball. Sony's not, frankly, just being smart about the situation. And they're not taking a deal to have Spider-Man in the MCU. So, yeah, it's a lot of drama with that right now. But a lot of people are showing support for Tom Holland and the MCU Spider-Man. Nothing new from Pixar? No, we got some new stuff. We got a new Onward poster. We got some more info about Soul. We got the cast of Soul. And we got Jamie Foxx, Tina Fey, Questlove, Felicia Rashad, David Diggs. So we got some stuff about it. The new Walt Disney Studio movie after Frozen 2 is Raya Last Dragon. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I am very excited for Birds of Prey. I think it's going to be a fantastic movie. Disney got to make Atlantis and Treasure Planet into live action, man. I haven't seen either. I haven't had access to either ever, so I just haven't got a chance to see them. But a lot of people are saying the same thing. There also some hope that the dinosaur ride will be rethemed to Indiana Jones ride from Disneyland, the new indie movie coming. There's also been rumors that the stunt show will be going away too. I hope the stunt show does not go away. I love the stunt show. And I hope that the ride does get turned into Indiana Jones. Dean Wellens and Paul Briggs will develop Raya and the Last Dragon, the next Walt Disney animation film that will release during Thanksgiving 2020. Okay, so that's probably all the information we're getting about that. But that's cool. New Disney animation film next year. And there's the logo for it, Raya and the Last Dragon. Is Utopia 2 going to get announced? We already got Disney Animation's big 2020 film, Raya and the Last Dragon, announced, so will that be Disney's Animation's big 2021 film? I don't know. It's a good question. I guess we'll see really any minute now. Lightning McQueen, what's up, man? This is just about Soul. Why can't Sony make a second Peter Parker Spider-Man Venom 2 and let MCU keep the Holland Spider-Man? That could be a deal they make. That could be a part of the new deal. Like Sony's says, hey, okay, so we'll let you keep Tom Holland Spider-Man in the MCU, and you let us have our own Spider-Man in our Sony movies. That could be something they do. They can't do that right now. Well, I guess now they can bring Tom Holland because they're taking the rights back. But with the deal with Marvel, the deal was to only have one live-action version of Spider-Man at a time. It just being made. So they couldn't do that with the previous deal. A new one, it's possible. It'll be a fantastical work of the imagination inspired by the diverse cultures of Southeast Asia. So it sounds like a Mulan-esque kind of movie, maybe. Daniel in USA needs a revamp for sure. I agree. It's an eyesore. It's an otherwise beautiful park. I definitely agree with that, Kate. Me currently think you'll never come outside your house once Disney Plus gets here. Me and you both, Wendy. I don't know how I'm gonna get work done at home or at school with Disney Plus. I'm just gonna be watching stuff all the time on it. Yeah, it's gonna be definitely weird to try to figure out and difficult to try to figure out how to manage time because there's gonna be so much amazing stuff on it. Has Walt Disney Animation Studios up on D23 stage? Yes. Now the Walt Disney Animation is up at stage, so we just got the Raya and the Last Dragon announcement. That's the next Disney animation movie coming out in Thanksgiving of 2020. We don't really know much about the characters for Soul, Ian. We know that it follows a... Actually, let me get the exact thing here, exact quote, so I can read it for you guys. Here. Is a middle school band teacher who plays jazz on his off time. Unfortunately, life has delayed him from getting his big break and playing at a club he dreams of getting into. So that's what it's about. That's one character. We don't really know about really anything else. We know that this is probably the main guy, voiced by Jamie Foxx, his inner soul, I guess. And then someone else's soul right here, 22, I think his name is. Joe Gardner, and 22. And that's really it. That's all we know right now for Soul. Gigantic teasers? Sorry. Gigantic teaser? What's gigantic? Son. Well, will your Moon Knight, She-Hulk, and Ms. Marvel start airing? They will be in 2022, Deca. You hope we get more original Pixar titles in a bit. Well, Pixar's done, it seems like. Pixar was just there to talk about Soul and Onward. Now it's Walt Disney Animation. Is there still a chance for Spidey to stay? There is, William. There is a chance for Spidey to stay. I mean, it's really anybody's guess right now. It's just a very stressful situation when it comes to this. Any Avatar 2 news apart from the logo? Nah, nothing for Avatar 2 apart from the logo. Will characters like Ms. Marvel and Moon Knight be able to be in the MCU movies? Yes. Yes, actually. Ms. Marvel is going to cross over with the movies. Same with Moon Knight. He will most likely be in Blade. She'll most likely be in Captain Marvel. Yeah, so all the Disney Plus shows and all the characters in Disney Plus shows that are made by Kevin Feige can cross over with the movies and vice versa. The movies can cross over with them. Yes, Disney does fully own the X-Men now, Alexa. Besides the parks rights. They don't own the East Coast parks rights. But film-wise, yes, they fully own X-Men. Is there a Coco 2? Not announced right now, at least. Has Kristen Bell, Sterling K. Brown, Santino Fontana, Jonathan Grove, Josh Gad, Indiana Menzel, and Evan Rachel Wood are up to D23 stage yet? No, not yet. Not yet. They're probably saving Frozen 2 for last. Yeah, exactly, Matthew. Film-wise, it's just Spider-Man and Hulk they don't own the full rights to. Do you know will Hawkeye be running for a couple episodes? Sorry, hair on my mouth. Sorry about that. Do you think will Hawkeye be running for a couple episodes of the show? I think it's possible, yeah. They did talk about how he will be running for a little bit, so yeah, I think it's possible for a couple episodes. Gigantic was canceled. Walt Disney. Oh, was it canceled? Oh, I gotcha. Thank you, guys. How can Marvel make She-Hulk with Universal? I guess they just figure out some kind of deal, honestly. We don't really know much details about it. Any Zootopia 2 announcements? Not yet, Tristan, so probably... I mean, actually, they're still up. The Disney animation is still up, so it's possible, but not yet. Disney owns everything Spider-Man Hulk related except the film rights. Yes. That's it. They're all my Universal Soda. Yep. The panel's not finished yet. The panel is not done. It's just going a bit overtime. You're assuming Moon Knight is going to be in Blade, and that movie is going to take place before the start of the show. It might, the fact it definitely might. Little Ducky, what is your X-Men casting? Me for Cyclops. # Dingus for Cyclops. Honestly, everybody else, I don't know. I think, honestly, yeah. Dacre Montgomery for Wolverine. I think he'll be good for Wolverine. Ooh, I don't know. Alexander Daddario for Rogue, maybe. There's just too many. There's too many characters that it's hard to really, place one person for each. You're excited for Frozen 2 yourself. It looks more beautiful and exciting than the first. Hope get more art and trailers. Yeah, I haven't seen the first Frozen, as crazy as that may be. Maybe I saw it once and I'm just forgetting. But I think just like the huge hype around Frozen kind of drew me away from it. But Frozen 2 looks really good. It looks really good. Did we get any info on 2021 and 22 Pixar films? We got info... Actually, no, we didn't, I don't think. Because I don't think... When does Onward come out? Not Onward, Soul. Yeah, no, we didn't get any news on the 2021 or 2022 Pixar films. My house on Pottermore is Gryffindor. And my Patronus is a fox. I can't remember my American house or my wand, but yeah, I'm a Gryffindor and my Patronus is a fox. Any Fantastic Four info? No, not yet, unfortunately. Have any future films previously unannounced been announced today? Ryan and the Last Dragon. I think that's really it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just Ryan and the Last Dragon. Also, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my future Disney and Star Wars videos every day at 7 p.m. Eastern. And smash that like button, guys, if you're enjoying the stream. We are currently at 115 likes. Let's see if we can get to 120. Any guess on Indiana Jones 5? Your guess is as good as mine, Chris. Your guess is as good as mine. Are they showing Rise of Skywalker trailer today? No, they're not, Alexa. They showed some footage for today at D23. We're getting a behind-the-scenes reel on Monday. Trailer will probably be in October. The hyper-realistic animation for Raya and Last Dragon looks astonishingly incredible and rivals the likes of Pixar. Oh, wow. That's some high praise right there. Rivals Pixar. That's some really high praise. Fantastic Four was not like officially announced like with a logo and a release date. It was said that they're working on it, but they're not like they haven't officially announced the movie. That's what people are outraged about. Sony and Disney right now, including you. So yeah, Universal is very stingy with Hulk, but they haven't used him since his first Hulk movie in 2008 in the MCU. Yeah, so with Hulk, they can use him in team ups however they want to. They just can't do a solo Hulk movie. Yep, it's 100% true. Shiv. Kit Harington is playing the Black Knight in Eternals. I wonder who is going to be cast as Moon Knight. Hoping it's Keanu. I'm hoping it's Shia LaBeouf. That's my personal dream cast for Moon Knight. What do you think the next Avengers movie will be about? I honestly don't know. I think there's a lot of things it could be about. So I honestly don't know. Cassie Steele will voice Raya, and Awkwafina will voice the Last Dragon. I don't know who that is. I think this is Awkwafina. I haven't seen her in anything. She's going to be in Jumanji 2, so I'll see her in that. So I don't know how good these actresses are, but it's Disney, so they'll probably cast great actresses. Can't believe that The Simpsons is going to be in Disney+. I know, it's going to be so weird to see, Ian. Me too, DK. I hope John Krasinski does get cast as Mr. Fantastic. That's why you think they're cool with She-Hulk coming to Disney+, so you're going to be hyped for that. Man, yeah, me too, Matthew. Me too. I think that logic does make sense. They should be announcing next Pixar films anytime now. Well, Pixar's done. Pixar is not on there anymore. Kit Harington is Moon Knight. Kit Harington is not Moon Knight. Kit Harington is Black Knight. Do you feel like Disney owns too much at the moment? No, not at all. Not at all. Disney owns a lot, but it's not too much. Disney has worked very hard to get to this level to where they can own all this stuff. Disney puts out tremendous movies, so no, I feel like they don't own too much at all. So what's left to be announced? Really just to show some Frozen 2 stuff, and honestly, that's really it. When will they announce new rides? Tomorrow. Tomorrow is their Disney Parks panel. Provoked. I would love to be able to stream it, but unfortunately, I won't be able to. Do you think the Disney Plus Marvel shows will cause DC2 and other superhero shows in general to up their game in terms of budget and movie level quality? Maybe. I mean, I think every show will have the budget that they can afford and that they need. Disney and Marvel are just fortunate enough to be at that level where they can make these shows at movie budget. So I think it's just at a point where Disney is fortunate enough to do that. They know they'll have a lot of success with it. So it's possible, Bruce Wayne. I think that's definitely a good train of thought. It's definitely possible. But I feel like they'll have each show be what it needs to be and cost however much it needs to cost. When does the panel start? I don't know, honestly, or tedious. Let me find out for you. When does the Disney Parks panel start? Disney Parks. Let me specify D23. So the panels to follow. Okay. So the theme park is gonna the theme park panel is going to be I'm trying to find it. At 10:30 a.m. Pacific, so that's what? That's 1:30 p.m. Eastern. So that's when the Disney Parks panel is tomorrow. Still nothing new yet. Still nothing new. Oh, we got this here. Okay, so this is, it's just crickets in the background. It's just concept art there of that. Here we go. And to end today's Walt Disney Studio panel, the final film to be showcased will be Frozen 2. Okay. Yeah, so the final thing's going to be Frozen 2. Terry Crews for Ben Grimm, The Thing. That would be interesting. I would be down for that. You think Frozen 2 will make more than Rise of Skywalker? It's possible. I don't think so. It's possible. Even if it does, though, people are going to say that Rise of Skywalker failed and flopped. That won't be true. It just means that Frozen made a lot. Well, Frozen 2, and we'll get a second trailer today. Will Chris Buck and Jennifer Lee explain about Frozen 2 movie's plot? I don't know. We'll just have to see. They're up there right now, so we'll just have to see. You think they own the right amount, Kate? Any more companies owned by Disney and they would be an oligopoly? I don't even know how to pronounce that at this point. You think they're a monopoly at this point? They're not a monopoly. Just by the definition of monopoly, they're not. But I think they own the right amount, and I think even if they did own more, they would be fine because there's still other studios out there making movies, being incredibly successful. You think the next Avengers could be Secret Wars, Secret Invasion? What's your opinion? Those two movies are going to be a while from now. Those movies, you really have to set up a lot. Those movies take a lot of setup, take a lot of just time in general, so they won't be the next Avengers movies. I think the next Avengers movie will be more on the line of like an Avengers 1 or 2, smaller scale, singular villain, instead of like this big kind of crossover kind of movie. It seems like everything has been announced, and Frozen is going to be the last thing. I mean, it's Disney. They might have a final, surprise up their sleeve, which is possible, but I would expect Frozen 2 to be the final thing here. Frozen 2 will focus on one pivotal question: why does Elsa have powers? I think that's a great thing to focus on. Gotta wait for Secret Wars, not until X-Men has 4 to join the MCU. Exactly, Shark. You gotta wait for that kind of thing to, for everybody to be introduced and to be introduced well and developed properly. Hope we get more. Disney's Twitter has been a bit somber for minutes. It has. You have a feeling that Fantastic Four is being announced today? Hopefully you're right, Lil Ducky. Hopefully you're right. How do you think Spider-Man leaving the MCU will change the post-Endgame story? I don't know. Because you have to think of it this way as well. Sony's gonna get bought. Any time now. Sony's gonna get bought by somebody anytime now. Together, Frozen and Frozen 2 form one complete story. Interesting. They're gonna get bought within the next 5 years. And when that happens, the rights will go back to Disney. So, what Disney might just do is they'll be like, all right, we won't address Spider-Man leaving, and we'll just wait until Disney's bought. If that's really what happens, then Sony does take the rights back, which I don't think they will. I don't think they should. I mean, it would just financially be stupid of them too. But say theoretically they do, then Disney might just wait. They might just say, hey, let's wait until Sony's bought, and then we'll bring him back. Just praying for Fantastic Four and X-Men casting announcements. You're happy? Well, they're not going to announce cast for a while because they want to take their time with them. They want to make sure they have the right cast for that, so it won't be for a while. So we have Evan Rachel Wood and Sterling K. Brown, are voices in Frozen 2. Nothing about the character, just that they are voices. Is Disney Plus? No, Disney. Oh, Apple TV Plus. I don't know. I don't know if Disney will be on Apple TV. Honestly, can't remember. I apologize about that. Yeah, exactly. Disney Dingus, my dude. Thank you, man. Appreciate your love. Appreciate you tuning in, Matthew Lucas. Thank you for watching. Who would you like to see play Fantastic Four and characters? I will like John Krasinski to play Mr. Fantastic, Emily Blunt to play Invisible Woman, Zac Efron or Dacre Montgomery to play Human Torch, and then for the Thing, John Cena. Actually, I want John Cena to play Thing. Ryan Last Dragon logo right there. Ooh, I like that logo. Green's my favorite color, so I'm a fan of that. Oh. Sterling K. Brown will voice Lieutenant Mattis, and Evan Rachel Wood will voice Elsa and Anna's mother. Interesting. Who do you think will be the first mutant in the MCU? Well, actually, we already have mutants in the MCU. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Technically, they are mutants, and the Mind Stone just unlocked their powers. Do you like Shia LaBeouf? He's a great actor. I mean, he's a little weird off camera, but he's a phenomenal actor. So I think he would be a fantastic choice for Moon Knight. Yes, you're right, Taylor. She will. Awkwafina is also going to be in Shang-Chi. You're right. I forgot about that. If you want Disney to buy the film rights back from Sony, we can actually put this in at rest. I agree, Matt. To just be like, hey, here's $5 billion. Give us Spider-Man. $5 billion is more than you're ever going to make with Spider-Man. So here, just give us the rights. Anything new? We got some concept art for Riot and the Last Dragon right here. We got the logo for it, and we just got the announcement that Evan Rachel Wood is going to be playing Anna's mother, Elsa Anna's mother, and Sterling K. Brown will be voicing Lieutenant Mattis. Was I didn't see Frozen? I don't remember watching it. Maybe I did, and I just can't remember. But yeah, I honestly don't remember watching Frozen. I've seen the play, and I've seen the play at Disneyland, but I haven't actually seen the movie. Fits of Fury, Disney/Marvel can do a Hulk film, but Universal has the distribution rights, so Disney may not make that much money. Yeah, that's basically how that works. And I think Disney is at the point where they're like, hey, we can make enough money on these other films, and that's fine, but we just want a little bit. And that, like with Spider-Man Far From Home, that's Sony's biggest grossing movie of all time. And Disney made that for them, and Disney only got 5% of it, where even though Disney put in all the work for it, but everything besides marketing is very little, costs very little amount of work compared to what actually goes into making a movie. And Disney got like nothing from it, and they made Sony's biggest movie ever. So it's like, Sony, what are you doing? And there's more to it. I don't want to go into it fully. There's a great article from Forbes written by Mark Hughes about it, so I recommend checking that out. He was in a detail, very, very good detail about the whole situation. When you saw Simpsons characters at D23, you're like, what the heck? Yeah, it feels a little bit weird. I think it's going to take some time to get used to Simpsons being at D23 and with Disney. I hope you're right, Shark. I hope you're right that Disney will get the rights to Spider-Man back. Will Disney SD anime like Pokemon be on Disney Plus? I don't know. I think eventually it will be, definitely. Whether it's at launch, not sure. We don't know everything at launch, but eventually I would assume so. Bring back Jessica Alba for Fantastic Four. Sony won't, though, because without Spider-Man, they would probably be dead at this point. Not the video game division, though, for sure. PlayStation is huge now. It is. And yeah, like, so Spider-Man is like their big thing, which is why they're not going to give it away fully. You're right. But just the math, statistics and math show that Sony will make more with the deal with Disney than on their own. That's just statistics and math do show that. So Raya is also a kung fu movie, too. This makes you martial art extremely happy. Yeah, I love martial arts and fighting and karate and stuff like that, so I'm really excited for this movie to be on. That's why I'm really excited for Shang-Chi. I know nothing about the character, but it's going to be a full-on martial arts movie, and I love that, so I'm really excited for it. Let's only keep the Miles Morales, but give MCU Peter. I think that would be cool. I mean, even if the MCU doesn't get Peter and gets... Oh, gosh, no, I like Tom Holland too much. Never mind. But yeah, I think that would be good as well, just as long as Tom Holland Spider-Man stays in the MCU. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. Which Disney animation that you would like to see is live action next? Tangled. Tangled is what I would like to see next live action Disney. I also love to see Hercules Sword in the Stone and Snow White. Their film division is garbage though without Spider-Man, in your opinion, man. I can't think of many Sony movies that aren't Spider-Man, honestly, so I can't really fully comment on that, but I think that kind of proves my and your point a little bit. Help Spider-Man stay in the MCU so he'd be in Avengers Secret Wars and get symbiote suit. That would be great. I think he will, the Fat Kid. I think he will. I mean, this next couple phases of Marvel is really going to be giving a lot of fans what they want. Moon Knight, Blade, and a lot of people want Namor. So I think he will be in Black Panther 2, the Fat Kid. For the parks, we need to know what's going to happen to the Magic Kingdom for the 50th anniversary. Yes, there's a lot that could be said with the parks. You know, you got the Star Wars Hotel or Resort, whatever you want to call it. You have Galaxy's Edge, which is next week. You have... What else you have? You have, everything with Epcot, the Guardians ride, Tron, and then Magic Kingdom 50 years. So there's a lot of stuff that they could show. Where can we find footage of the Rise of Skywalker Sizzle Reel? That will come online on Monday, just most likely on the Star Wars YouTube channel, Fan Solo. OMG, it's so beautiful. Yeah, the concept art is very beautiful. Very beautiful. Now we are going to see an extended look at Frozen 2, see in a little bit. Alright, got some time now to catch up with the chat. How long will I be streaming? Until the panel's over. Officially, Lauren, how do you think Spider-Man leaving the MCU will affect the post-Endgame storyline? Yeah, I don't think it will. I think what they will do is just not mention it at all, and then once Sony gets bought, they'll get the rights back to Spider-Man, and it'll be like nothing ever happens. You're shaking. Namor is definitely coming because of the Universal, so yeah, I agree, Matthew, definitely. They need to say something to pump up Galaxy's Edge besides Rise Resistance. No, Galaxy's Edge is pumped up already. I think a lot of people are pumped up for it already. My dream cast for Fantastic Four, AWS plays, is John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic, Emily Blunt as Invisible Woman, Zac Efron or Dacre Montgomery as Human Torch, and John Cena as The Thing. The Rise of Skywalker trailer isn't going to be until October, but we are getting a behind-the-scenes reel on Monday. Disney Amazon will take over the world. What if Disney bought Amazon? That would be insane. That really would be insane. Frozen 2 is in the right direction, and I like it. Me too. I'm really excited for Frozen 2. Yep, Lucasfilm was up, like, first thing up. They showed this poster for Rise of Skywalker. And we also got some information about the footage they showed, which is, I went past it. Where is it? Right here. Rey gets a red lightsaber and splits into two, and she's wearing a black robe. So that was it for Star Wars. Just want to really focus on Rise of Skywalker. Thoughts exactly, Alexa? You're subscribing to Disney Plus one day? Oh, me too. Day one Disney Plus, all the way. Midnight, man. At midnight, Disney Plus. Some Star Wars fans are disappointed in Galaxy's Edge because it focuses on the sequel trilogy, takes place on a new planet, and everything is super expensive. The expensive part I get. I mean, everything else, like, it's just how they build it. I mean, I think before we knew anything about Galaxy's Edge, I wanted them to do, focus on each trilogy. You got the Mos Eisley Cantina, maybe Dexter's Diner. You get, some cool things like a Death Star trench run or something. But I think the way they took and handled Galaxy's Edge is really, really great. And I think the majority of people who, know about it, really know about it, right, and have been and stuff, really do like it. Rise of Skywalker is going to be hype, man. Last Shadow was cool, though, in your opinion. So, yeah, Rise of Skywalker is so hype. It's going to be so good. Exactly, Matthew. If Sony gets bought, the rights to Spider-Man goes back to Disney, so they get the film rights to that, which means they can do whatever they want. So it's not going to be long until Sony gets bought, so it's only a matter of time. But I think the ideal thing for Disney to do, and the smart thing is, if they end up losing this battle and losing this deal, then they'll be like, okay, so unfortunately we can't do Spider-Man for a while, but what we can do is we can just wait until Sony gets bought, and then we get the rights back, and then we can continue with our story. Just a little bit delayed. Zac Efron would be awesome. I agree. I think it'd be really cool as Human Torch. Thank you, Deca Break. I appreciate that, man. And perfect point right here for me. If anybody watching right now is not subscribed, please feel free to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my future Disney and Star Wars videos every day at 7 p.m. Eastern. We're at 136 subs right now, guys. Thank you so much. I started the stream with about 80 subs, actually a little bit less than that. So thank you to everybody that is subscribed and tuned in, like the stream, watch. Just thank you to everybody. I really, really appreciate it. Thinking about it, Marvel can now make a Hulk movie with She-Hulk because that's considered a two movie. You're right. I mean, you're kind of right. You don't want Disney owning everything, so in your opinion, they shouldn't buy Sony. Well, I'm not saying Disney would buy Sony. Just somebody would buy Sony. No matter who buys Sony, Apple, whatever, whoever buys Sony, when they're bought, the film rights to Spider-Man go back to Marvel. Right, it looks so beautiful. Kind of bummed they didn't formally announce Indiana Jones 5 or Pirates 6, which is script development. Yeah, that's kind of sad too, but probably because it's only in script development, Chris. They don't know much about the story, casting, or release date, so that's probably why. Before Disney bought Fox, Marvel Studios didn't own their three most popular characters, Spider-Man, Hulk, Wolverine. Yeah, you're right. They won't buy Sony, that would be illegal. I don't think it would be illegal. But it would, I don't think it would necessarily be illegal. I could be wrong, though. I don't know about the legality of things. All I know is that if Sony is bought by whoever, the film rights for Spider-Man do go back. Disney should make a Halloween movie, like a horror movie, or just like a movie that, is about Halloween and about that time. Where are the male protagonists in these Disney animated movies? Equal representation is important. Onward. Basically every Disney movie that isn't a Disney princess movie. Aladdin. They could buy Spider-Man for $4 to $5 billion. They would have already. I don't think so. I think they know. I think that's their final resort. I don't think they want to spend that much on one character. I think that's their final resort, and if they can't figure out a deal, they might go that way. They got Star Wars for around $4 billion. So I think they want to. I don't think they want to spend that much on one character. It's okay. They lost money on Spider-Man. They made over $1 billion on Lion King. That's true. That's true. Well, Disney owns the merchandise rights no matter what. So like, no matter if Sony makes a Spider-Man movie without Disney's help, Disney gets merchandise no matter what. So that doesn't even matter. That's not even a contributing factor to this. Is there a new Frozen 2 song? And if you have children, you better get used to hearing this every time you get home from work. Oh boy. No, they let it go. They're creating a Spider-Man attraction, so I wonder how they would get the rights to that. Well, because Disney has the rights to everything Spider-Man but the movie rights. So they can make a Spider-Man attraction at Disneyland California, and it'd be fine. Yeah, exactly, Shark. They have all rights to Spider-Man but film. Thank you for tuning in, Moltox. I appreciate that, man. Tom Holland is a precious Spidey boy, and you crush him hard. The Sony deal 50-50 is a bit unreasonable. Well, Disney asked for 25, not 50-50, so. You can't believe Spider-Man and Star-Lord are an Onward? I know, right? Literally my two favorite actors right now, Tom Holland and Chris Pratt, are in the same movie starred together. It's awesome. OMG Hercules live action, please Disney make it happen. It would be great to see. It really would be great to see. If they do buy Sony, they should bring back Spectacular Spider-Man like they did the Clone Wars. That would be awesome. My favorite Spider-Man show was the original Spider-Man. I think it was just called Spider-Man. I really like that one a lot. Animated show. Someone say Tron? I wish someone said Tron, Weather Witch. I really, really wish someone said Tron. No way, Tess. This Hercules really isn't early development? That's awesome. People said it was trash. I disagree. We had a lot of cool things from it. We got this awesome Rise of Skywalker trailer. I mean, they don't have a lot of stuff. They don't have a lot of time to cover a lot of things because they need to focus on their closest movies coming up, and they need to make sure they focus on stuff from Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, live action, and animated. So there's not that much time to really announce a lot of new things. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge looks awesome, man. You just don't like the expensive stuff. That's it. That makes sense. Everything else is great coming from big Star Wars Marvel fan. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, it is. I can understand the expensiveness of it. I'm personally gonna save my money to get as many lightsabers as can whenever I go, but I personally I'm a guy that's like, is it a really high quality lightsaber? And it is. Then I'll pay $200. It's not $200. It's like, was it like 160 average, 140 average? I think that's honestly that's fine for me. I was following you on Twitter because you seem like a great guy. Well, thank you, by the way. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. The MCU announcements already came, Irfan. What they did was they showed some concept art for Eternals right here. They also officially announced the date for Black Panther 2 with the logo, May 6, 2022. Excuse me. And they also show some footage to the people there of Black Widow. How does Universal still have rights to Hulk anyway? They haven't done anything with him in 10 years, and they've never done anything with She-Hulk or Namor. Honestly, sure, I don't know. I don't really know the full legality behind it. We saw a lot of Frozen 2, including a new song and a proposal attempt. Ooh. A Nightmare Before Christmas sequel? Does it need a sequel, though? Like, I understand that, like, it would be cool to get to see more characters, more adventures of these characters, like with Up or Bug's Life or Nightmare Before Christmas, but like I don't really think they need sequels. I don't really see where else the story could go, honestly. Let me actually scroll back up here so we can see more things. My apologies. Thank you for letting me know, Weather Witch. I totally forgot that I was scrolling down there. So this is concept art of the dragon, the last dragon. My bad. I forgot I'll scroll down on some of these things. It's very annoying. You would rather them have movie and nothing else. Of all these news, it has to be the longest presentation in history of cons. It is pretty long. I don't know if it's the longest in history of cons, but it's pretty long. I wonder if they do a Disney Plus show for Spider-Man. See, I'm wondering the same thing, Jordan, because maybe it's animated. Maybe it's animated TV show they only have the rights to, Jordan. So I'm definitely wondering the same thing because they do have TV rights, but maybe it's just animated TV rights. You're a huge Tron fan. Sorry you hear Tron, you go nuts. Hey, I love Tron too. Disney Infinity, you're hoping for a deal between Disney and Universal to allow Marvel Land for Disney World, not just Disneyland. Me too, Disney Infinity. I was really hoping for that. I mean, fingers crossed, surprise tomorrow during the Disney Parks panel. Maybe. That would be great. I would love that so much, but we're probably just wishful thinking there. But that would be great. That would be fantastic. And also, guys, if you're new, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my future Disney videos every day at 7 p.m. Eastern. Do you believe in the rumors of Sony-Disney deal? No, because all those rumors are coming from incredibly fake sources and fake websites that aren't credible at all. From the credible websites, from the credible scoopers online, they're still trying to work on a deal. Nothing has finalized yet. They're supposed to, but then they asked it. Yeah, for Tron 3, they're supposed to make it, but they asked it, which is very sad. I like the show too on Disney XD. I think that was a good show. Do you think Fantastic Four will be in 2023 or 24? I think there's a chance it's 2022. That third 2022 movie. You saw they're doing a live-action Lady and Tramp, and your favorite dog breed that you really want is the breed that Lady is, and they're doing the wrong breed for her. Oof. That's an oof. Oh, that's it. And that's all for today's Walt Disney Studios panel. We'll be tweeting out descriptions of all the footage shown. Seems like that was it. No surprises at the end. So let me know in the chat, guys. What did you think of it? I thought it was pretty solid. You know, I thought it was exactly what it should be. And nothing huge, nothing incredibly major. But, I mean, they don't have a lot of time to show all these things. So I thought it was pretty decent. What did you guys think of it? Should do more streams. These are fun. Well, I'll do them when there's a lot of news like this, and when I can. It's just there's not many times during a year where they do this kind of news. But you know, Comic-Con, I did one on my superhero channel, my Marvel and DC channel. Actually, go subscribe to that if you haven't already. In the description, Dingus Bringus for Marvel stuff. For Star Wars Celebration next year, I'll try to remember. I'll try my best to. Same thing with SEC next year as well. So yeah, when there's big news and convention like this, I will. There was a whole thing with Chris Pratt and Tom promoting Onward. They just came on stage. They're the two stars in Onward, so they came on stage to talk about it a little bit and show it off and show some 8 minutes of the movie. So is Disney Plus new Netflix? Disney Plus probably is new Netflix. Disney Plus is going to be, I think, way better than Netflix, way more affordable. It's only $7 a month with a lot of great things that I think is better than Netflix. So, yeah, I think it is the new Netflix. You over here silently praying that they will say something about the Little Mermaid live-action movie. Me and you both, man. Unfortunately, I didn't. But we'll get news about that soon. I'll make a video on that once we do. Don't you worry. So thank you, Alexis here. I appreciate that, man. Hopefully they'll reveal the next Pixar movies anytime soon. Yeah, nothing about Pixar today, other than Onward and Soul. I wasn't a huge fan of Star Wars Rebels. It had some solid episodes. Kanan was a great character. Maul was great in it, but it just wasn't really for me. Oh, we got something new here. So Sterling K. Brown's character right here, Lieutenant Mattis, and we have Anna and Elsa's mother right here, voiced by Evan Rachel Wood. Wait a minute, wouldn't Disney be able to make a live-action Disney Plus show with Spider-Man? That's a great question, Shark. I honestly don't know, because it might be they only had the rights to animated Spider-Man, but maybe it's live-action Spider-Man TV shows. I don't know. It's a great question. I'd look into that. You expect more live-action crap and less animated works, but you're pretty impressed and satisfied? Me too, Weather. Me too. I was pretty satisfied. You know, it wasn't groundbreakingly amazing, like, you know, last night's Disney Plus, but, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Not everything has to be. Cody Payne, maybe Daredevil and She-Hulk can talk with Sony to get Spider-Man back since they're both lawyers. Maybe they will. Maybe they will. That Comic-Con live stream was the most hyped thing ever. That Comic-Con live stream, Jake R, was fantastic. 1.4K viewers, over 300 likes. It was fantastic. This stream was really great as well, guys. This stream was awesome. Thank you so much to everybody tuning in and liking. I'll finish the chat. I'll catch up with the chat. And then, yeah. Wait, right, Netflix? I agree, Disinfinity. You're surprised Lizzie McGuire has gotten the most hype so far, D23? I don't think that got the most hype. I'm pretty sure the most hype was Moon Knight. When Pixar already happened. Pixar happened. They showed these new images for Onward, this new poster, and this new still from Onward. They also gave us new information about Soul. We got the cast of Soul here. Jamie Foxx, Tina Fey. It's coming out June 19th, 2020. We got images of Joe Gardner right here and his Soul, it seems like, and then 2022. Not 2022, sorry, just 22. So yeah, Pixar happened already. You look beautiful here, Chuck. I did. I actually played Epic Mickey Muffy's Home. Great game. Really good game. And we're the same guy who did Comic-Con Phase 4 a month ago. I am. Little 8-Trap. I am. I am the same one that did the that one where it was the thumbnail with... It didn't happen. I thought it was going to happen, but with thumbnail with Fantastic Four. I think it was Kevin Feige and Wolverine. I think. Yeah, I was the same guy. And the same guy. We used to love Epic Mickey, and we played... it was so good. That was a great game. You should make a Thanos movie about how he became powerful. Well, I think he just became powerful because that's just who he is. I mean, he's... I think we've seen some of his backstory maybe in Eternals, because I think he is a son. I think he's a son of an Eternal. I think. So that's how he's so powerful. It's just kind of who he is. It's his legacy. New poster for Frozen 2. Not really too special. Not as good as a Star Wars poster. Which, can we just celebrate that poster again? Where is it? Can we just celebrate this poster right here? So good. Thank you for all the updates. You made your night a lot easier. Thank you for watching, Wendy. I appreciate it. When Marvel announces new movies, when the movies that have been announced already are done. I mean, they have movies announced until 2022, so it's a long time probably until we get new movie announcements. Probably the next one will just be Captain Marvel 2 and maybe Fantastic Four, but that's really it. They're gonna make their movies first now. Marvel is focused on showing more Phase 4 stuff instead of Phase 5. I agree, Creighton, and that's what they're doing. They're showing a lot of Phase 4 stuff. Everything that's been announced so far has been Phase 4 stuff, so that's what they're doing with it. David Morrissey signed a contract with MCU for a Spider-Man villain that is also a multi-franchise villain. I don't think he signed. I know he was in talks maybe, or people at least wanted him to be in talks. I'm not sure if he signed yet. The rumor said that he was Cassie Norman. Is that true? Where will he go? If that's true, if he signed with Marvel, then he was nowhere, or maybe they'll just wait on that until they have the rights back for Spider-Man. But I'm not sure if that's true. I didn't really see anywhere that was actually a 100% a thing yet, 100% official. Cool poster. I think it's a really cool poster. I liked it a lot. Yes, they are making a Venom sequel. It'll be directed by Andy Serkis. Tom Hardy's coming back. I think it's gonna be about Carnage. I mean, we don't know 100% if they're gonna use Carnage as the villain. It's a new director, so they might want to change things up a little bit. But it's gonna start filming within the next couple months, I think, in November. So we'll get more info on that soon. So thank you, Muffy's Home. I appreciate that. Thank you. The Disney Expo before Avatar 2 comes out is going to be crazy. Definitely. It's going to be insane. I'm really excited for that. Plus, that's going to be also when we get more info about the Star Wars movie coming the year after that in 2022. So it's going to be really exciting. Really hoping that Moon Knight, She-Hulk, and Black Panther 2 are all just got announced. Never mind Fantastic Four and Mutants and Capcom. But it's kind of hard to get excited when Spider-Man's leaving the MCU. I agree, Shark. It's really hard for me right now to get excited about anything when Spider-Man is leaving MCU. It's because I would be so hyped about not John Krasinski, Kit Harington joining the MCU because I love him in Game of Thrones, but it's just that Spider-Man news has really just brought my hype for stuff down. It's unfortunate. Should Blade be in 2022 since Moon Knight will be in 2022? No, Blade's not going to be in 2022. They're not going to rush it. They're going to put that in Phase 5. Nope, Little 8-Trap. This the panel is over, and all the announcements have been made. I agree, Shark. Seeing Deadpool and Spider-Man would have been awesome. What time does MCU use the whole Phase 5 slate? Once they're done with Phase 4. So what they'll do is the same thing they did with Phase 3. They'll wait until Phase 3 is over to announce Phase 4. Now, same thing. When Phase 4 is done, then they'll reveal Phase 5. Bobby, E. Chance Jr. I'm really excited for What If, Cody fan. I think What If is going to be really good. It's a really great concept, and they're getting all the characters back, the actors back to voice the characters. So I think it's going to be really good. I enjoyed it a lot. I liked it a lot. I like the idea a lot of it. yes, today's panel is over. And with that question, Weather Witch, that is it for this stream, guys. Thank you to everybody that tuned in, subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you do so and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my future Disney and Star Wars videos every day at 7 p.m. Eastern. And smash the like button if you guys also follow me on Twitter at Dingus_Bringus. And if you're interested, check out my DC and Marvel channel, Dingus Bringus. Link to that in the description, as well as my unboxing channel in the description as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. And hopefully, I will see you next time. God bless.